student inspiration because he got his character sheet done before
Ah,
everyone. He got well, actually, that's a
Wow.
lie. Megan technically got hers done first because we used hers
Well,
as an
you also
experiment.
kind of did
Yeah, I
mine.
kind of
I
did
did
it.
change my name back last week though.
Oh, it wasn't Susan
So
anymore, was it?
no,
Or
no,
did you change
no.
it from Susan?
My like name in Discord. No, Susan
Ah,
on no, the Susan character sheet is just my old Somaris
mhm.
character sheet,
R.I.P.
and I named
Susan.
it
Like that.
Susan to for
Of
clarity.
course.
All right, so the little bit we got to play last time. I should probably make sure everything's actually working. Yes. So you're in the Nine Hells, and we picked up with you all back in the uh, crypts of the Hell Riders. This place where you're going on a Hell Ride, but apparently there's a more specific uh, heritage history to Hell riding in Avernus and the Nine Hells, where actual people from the material plane from near Baldur's Gate, actually, and from the place of Il Terrell, would come down here and ride around killing devils and demons. Before there was a change of heart between their patron saint, goddess, angel, Zariel, where she switched sides because she really hated demons and decided to become a devil, dragging some of her followers through this transition. Olanthius being one of her captains and commanders, he wanted to not become on the side of devils. He's like, I'm kind of opposed to all of it. But unfortunately, Zariel's like, no, not even death can keep you from me, and has kept control of him. And you were walking through pretty much the catacombs of his fallen soldiers, other Hell Riders from that time, who had been bound to that place. And you went through and you freed a lot of their spirits to an extent. You freed them from that location. But as you found the hidden room of Olanthius, the storm of Avernus, he arrived through thunder and shaking of the ground. He came through and was like, "What are you doing in my study? Mm-hmm.
Swamp.
What are you doing in my swamp?" And ding 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 ding. And you're like, "We're just like freeing people, man. We're about to burn your books, man." And he's like, "All right, I believe you because all of the spirits and ghosts of my people that you freed, you're like, they're pretty cool. You're cool." And so he's like, "All right, you guys are pretty cool. You have good morals and you have worthiness, but do you have the strength to be a hell rider?" And so he has beckoned for you all to follow him out, back out into Avernus, the broken, arid landscape. Normally there's a scorching wind, but it's very still when you all went out there. And he has commanded, or not commanded, but he's beckoned you all to ride with him on a proper hell ride and prove that you have the strength to survive in the nine hells in Avernus. And he himself is the storm, this raging hurricane. And so as you all are beginning mounting up onto the infernal war machines, the motorcycle, we'll get into where everyone's placed, if you're on dragons, etc., etc. And so as he gets onto his chariot being pulled by two metal bulls, gorgons, he just says, "Ride with me." And the storm picks up and just starts swirling. The thunder and the lightning cracks, and he gets his little chariot going, and you guys go peeling off after him. But the weird sensation as you're the winds and the vision that you have is very minimal, and but as you, it's almost like it's very magical. As you go through the storm, you found yourselves in an open plains. You had not crossed these open plains, right? You had coming from Fort Skullbones to here with Mad Maggie. So you've emerged from the storm and you're at the front of the storm. And before you is the battlefield of Avernus. In the distance, you can see the river Styx kind of flowing, and from it, there's you can see figures running up and out, storming demons invading Avernus. This internal war, the Blood War, I believe it's officially called, and devilish forces fighting them. And he is just pulling you forward at the front of the storm, the ground behind you rumbling, rocks being picked up, and you're going straight for this battle. And as you're going forward and forward, you see from the storm itself, too, some new figures. on skeletal horses armored lances come as if they're the storm themselves. You recognize passingly at least one of them. These are the freed spirits from the crypts, and they're joining for a hell ride because you have freed them from the crypts. You have not freed them from Melanthius's bounds, and he in turn is bound by Zariel, the Archduchess of Avernus. The fallen angels turn sides. We're going to get into the hell ride. So we're going
Great
to
music, by the way.
finding the getting a chance to use the Doom soundtrack. All about it.
Yeah.
Rip and Tear's on there, so it is on there.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys later.
All right, so I'm gonna. Map's not so important, but I do have just like a little visual to get you all into it. Go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Official artwork,
Wow,
right,
wow.
from Descent. So I've been trying to show off their stuff as possible. Yeah, so you were the front of it. So let's talk about where everyone ended up, right? So I vaguely remember Somaris, you getting on your bike, right? Warden, I think you wanted to get on there too, because Somaris, you do want, right, Somaris, Megan, the very Mad Max. There's like this pole coming off the back with like a crow's nest on it. Do you want that for the bike? And that's where Warden's going to end up? Megan, that is what you wanted for your bike, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and
Yeah.
I think you.
Word can be wherever he wants, but
Yeah,
yeah, I thought there was.
I
that
vaguely
crow's
remember
nest.
you saying something about climbing on, and I think I remember Megan saying like, "Oh yeah, there's actually like a little crow's nest bending pole coming on the back of the motorcycle that you can technically climb, Warden, if you ever wanted to." Is that where you want to end up, Warden?
Yeah, I probably won't be there for long, but yeah, to start.
Okay. And so then we have the rest of the Desecrator. And by the way, I think I could not remember what you guys ended up choosing actually, and I think this is the one you chose.
I don't think it was the bull.
You don't think so? Let's just,
I
Let me-
don't
wait.
think
no, you guys could be wrong. Let me just pull you guys over real quick. You
No,
can tell
wait.
me real quick. I'm like, oh no, it was this one. I
it was
couldn't remember.
bottom.
I thought it was the bottom right.
bottom-
No,
I thought it was bottom left.
I don't remember that one.
Did we lose Lauren?
Well, hey, go back to the screen that you left off on last session,
No, this
and we'll know.
No, that I put that there last session too. That's
Oh,
it's the
yeah, I
same
I thought that
one.
was right.
this is the one that Megan
Oh,
initially
you
looked
probably
at.
yeah, you know better than I thought. That was the one that we chose
No,
because that was the one that was
Maybe
there.
it was.
Because I
It was on
remember.
the bottom right.
You know what? It's
I
up to
think it's the
Samaris,
bottom
yeah.
right. Because I also the other thing I remember too is like we talked about the name, and you're like, I was like, it's called a decimator, and you're like, I kind of like that for the name, and kind of just ended up with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did
No,
we
you're
lose
right.
somebody?
I don't know why I lost. I thought I
Uh-oh.
couldn't remember the horns.
I also personally really like the aesthetic
It
of horns.
froze.
So
The screen froze
Oh,
on that
no.
moment.
Oh,
I was like, did we lose her? And she was just like that, frozen. So I had to step in.
That's unfortunate.
he
Good,
posted
good.
it in the Tuesday, Thursday. Lauren to
Oh, it's
like cut out. But
Oh no! Oh my gosh! I'm like, I was so confused what was happening. Yeah, so I think it's the Desecrator.
so
I
funny.
think we ended up on
That's
the right one.
unfortunate.
yeah,
No, sorry guys, that's my misremembering.
okay.
one.
That's okay. I wanted to bounce off and make sure I had actually forgotten to ask you guys about it.
I didn't know. I just assumed that's what it was because that's what was there.
Yeah. So the we're going to do narrative roles for most. I'm going to keep talking until she can make it back in. We're going to do narrative roles for most of this to keep things fast paced, right? So I'm not worried about stats from the vehicles itself, but for your narrative, there are. I did just kind of list off the side here. Oops. Why is this? I know select you. I think you guys can kind of see it. 2 harpoon flingers, which are literally like harpoon guns on there. There's the scythes on the weapon itself and the crushing wheels on it itself. So the way I'm going to do the narrative rolls is very similar to how we've done it in the past. It's going to be a contested roll against Elanthius. And as we get to your turn, rather than like I want to buff and give, because Somaris, by the way, Somaris, you're going to be making the roll for the party. Same thing before. Your highest attack roll is what we're going to use. While people cannot buff you with like, I want to give her advantage on attack rolls, I would like for you, everyone, if you either use a spell or do something fun narratively, we'll give Somaris a +1 on that roll. So if you want to buff her with an attack or give her the help action, it'll translate to a +1 to her a roll, right?
Bless.
Yeah, right. If you say I want to bless, I'm not worried about the D4, but you'll give her a +1 to the roll. Does that make sense?
Wait, yeah, but could I forgot I wanted to. I haven't used this spell before. I forgot I wanted to like narratively do it the first time. It only takes like 30 seconds. Can I do that?
What was it? Bless?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's like I've never used one of my like the new rogue spells that we talked about.
Oh yeah, when we get to the narrative, you guys are gonna be telling me what you do. So you could say before we got on, I did this. There'll be a lot of leeway. You guys help me define what the narrative is.
Maris, you want your bike to go a little faster?
Right. Yeah. So start thinking about
Obviously.
abilities. Yeah.
Haste.
Yeah.
Guessing haste.
Wait, what do you mean when they help me? I can't get quadruple advantage.
I know, right?
No.
The only other reroll
I'm kidding.
way to get advantage is with inspiration. So you might want to check your sheets if you have inspiration, because you can also give it to Somaris and Megan.
Are you serious about the good student inspiration?
Not really. I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
only because it's like I legitimately DM philosophy, quick note, I don't try and punish people who have busy lives, right? We sit down, if you need to figure your character sheet, like someone like Lindsay, I know she likes to do her homework, but she's too busy. So I'm not going to like punish her for like being able to not get to her sheet. And that's why we take time in the session too. But I do appreciate you doing it ahead of time to help with my workload.
Wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Or like, anyways. So that's not. So yeah, start thinking about your abilities and stuff. They'll end up being 3 checks.
I thought you said.
Go ahead.
I thought you said Rip and Tear wasn't in this.
It wasn't originally, and then I added it because you requested
it.
Oh, yay! Yeah, so Rip and Tear is appropriate for this moment as we're going to open up with you guys on the battlefield of Avern itself. There are some hellish forces. Like, I love these inverted pyramid-like structures that kind of float around. You'll see them in the distance a lot in Avernus. So there is an active like fight going on, but as the storm of Avernus arises, they begin to kind of lift up off of the battleground, making way for the storm as it comes in to attack. All right.
This image is awesome.
Yeah, so this is now just a very abstract sequence of montages of you all just bypassing other burning wreckage in the middle of the battlefield, like little demons getting up, running in automatically. You're just Caleb. I'm assuming Caleb's driving, right? The big one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Caleb, you're just like, I don't know if you got goggles on or what you want this image to be as you're in front of it, as you're just like. This is the one time in your life when, like, I know I do this joke a lot. I'm like, 50 points for the old lady in the road, but there's like demons everywhere. So you're getting high scores for everything you run over, the scythes on the side, slashing through it. Laura, do you want to be on your dragon? Or do you want to be on the thing?
No, because I remembered that there's a ballista. So I want to be on the ballista.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so... Okay, Hiromi, Archie, Ishka, what are you guys kind of vibing?
I think Archie was in the crow's nest.
There wasn't like
There's
not like a crow's nest in my imagination of the Infernal War Machine, the big one, unless Megan says there is one. Which I'm totally fine you saying yes. It's Megan's vehicle.
Sure, yeah. Then they can match.
So now there is like another one. It's like it's got a little bit of flexibility to it. So Archie, you're up top. Every once in a while, like a little like a mosquito like demons come flying in. You got your heavy crossbow, taking shots.
Yeah, Hiromi will be like kind of hanging off the side and swiping demons that go by.
is it okay for me to imagine that like Akumu's just like fly like just completely enthralled right now, and it's just like, oh yes, war! And he's just like war. He's just so happy. It's like, you want a bloodbath? And he's just going crazy and leaning into it.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ishka, what do you imagine? You're in the back of this Mad Max-like machine, just carving through demons. Demons are trying to climb up, and most of them, some are scattering though. Do you want to be like on there with your blood glaive, just like trying to keep things off, fighting things that scramble on occasionally, or do you want to be like on another
Yeah, I'll go
harpoon?
on the other side of Hiromi.
Excellent. So you're like on hanging off the side, blood glaive. Things are trying to crawl up, and as the storm rolls through, too, like the little guys are being just flown up in the air. But you all do come to this one moment where I think I have a picture of them. Oh shoot! Are you kidding me? Of all I had like these pictures, I'm like, oh, here's some of the stuff that I want them to run up against, and then of course I don't have the one that I was thinking of. There's one that's like this big demon that literally does structural damage. Yeah, yeah.
Siege
The
monster.
Goristro. Like, as everything else is easily being cut down and such, this is the one as you see Olanthius carving through the bulls. You do see as they're galloping through demons being turned into stone by the gaze of the Gorgons themselves, these big metallic bulls, and then just being cut down. At one point in the middle of all of it, you do see him just kind of lift his hand up, and this like fusion of black and fire energy just begins to swirl, and then he releases it, and it's one of the biggest explosions of magic like power you guys have ever seen. It's like almost a crater off in the distance, just a huge explosion. But then eventually you guys are just cutting down all the easy weak stuff. But then I would like just for funsies here, Caleb, I would like you to be the one to roll a check here.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
It's not that big, but that is the picture of it.
I
Oh.
kind of wish it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know what? I'm telling
tiny.
I like that. I like the idea of it being this big siege-like monster. So maybe it's a even bigger version than usual. Yeah, go and just take your highest attack roll for me, Caleb, out of curiosity. Let's just... This isn't a
Highest
narrative
attack
roll.
roll?
Yeah, I want you to kind of do like a... I want you to take control of the scene. So your highest attack roll could be a spell, it could be a weapon. 27. And so there's this moment that it pulls up, or like it gets in the way, and everything else, all the small stuff just being thrown about, but the storm is not lifting this big monstrous thing. So you go right for it. You're like a willpower thing here, and you just clash right into it. Its arms and legs, or its arms hold on to it, and for a second the desecrator is like slowing down, and there's like, but then all of you just start turning all your focus on this. So Akumu, Ishka, Lorelai, you've got the 2 harpoons. You go to one, big harpoon in, second harpoon in. Archie from the top, you come flying off of it, land on its face, turning into your werewolf form maybe. And then Somaris, Warden, you guys are kind of going around the side of it, cutting the Achilles heels. Warden, maybe you jump on also. So there's this moment as the storm then kind of encompasses all of you and is swirling. You're all just ganging up on this thing, and eventually doing the killing blow from Calum, and it kind of falls back on the ground, and then the scythes and the crushing wheels goes over the top of it. It gives out its dying breath, and then it does turn like this kind of nasty ichor as it kind of fades away. And as the storm then swirls up around you, again, kind of blocking off your vision, you guys spend a good like 15, 20 minutes out on the plains, maybe even longer than that, just running down the demonic forces from the abyss, sending them back where they belong. When you then see the storm kind of open back up again, and you're no longer on the plain. Now you're on the ramparts. You're on a structure, this black infernal metal, but you realize it is a rampart. It's a massive rampart, and you're now in a city on one of its walls, just riding through. and you look up, and it's just this huge, massive, expansive city of just black infernal metal just spreading out behind you. And on the walls themselves are devils. You see bearded devils, humanoid shapes with like kind of like these like snake like they're like guards on the side of you. See imps, spined devils, these like long spikes coming out of them, like they're like the troops guarding on it. And you guys are just kind of swirling in and out of it. And in this moment, Somaris, I would like you to roll. We're gonna do your narrative check. So, you all, I took control of the narrative, but you guys can tell me what spells you want to use, what help action you want to do as you're keeping up with Atlantheus, as he kind of starts laughing, this devilish, maniacal, mad laugh, as you're now literally on the city of Dis, on the second layer of the Nine Hells, riding along its ramparts of infernal iron.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got one.
All right, go ahead.
The warden is just going to be kind of just like a shield for Somaris, like climbing around the bike, like deflecting projectiles. Sometimes he'll like run off. There's something ahead and deal with it.
Love it.
Warden doesn't get the chance to like run often, and this is like his chance, so he's gonna, utilize it. But
Love
mostly it's gonna be preventing stuff from hitting Somaris. Bows or arcane bolts, because you can do that now.
Yeah. Love it.
Just kind of climbing around the bike and deflecting whatever is coming.
Love it. Yeah, so occasionally like a little imp like gets on it and it's about to try and like jump on Samaris's face, but then bolt goes through the imp's face, like thrown off the side. Samaris, you're just focusing on the on your bike now too. And I can't remember, have we confirmed that your nightmare's in there yet? I don't remember where we landed on that narratively.
I think we decided yes, because it was like,
Well, I remember saying yes, we're cool with it being
needed-
in there, but have you done it yet, right? I don't remember. Like, this is the first time technically you're driving it, right?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, as long as, because the nightmare's only every 5 days, as long as using it narratively in this moment would not prevent me from using it during the big one.
Essentially, once you put the nightmare in there, as long as you're not summoning it to use it as a nightmare, it's now in the motorcycle, powering up for as long as you need it, and gives it little extra little abilities. Like I like to, you can, to me, I imagine it almost swirling with that kind of, it starts to mirror and mimic the nightmare itself, like flames coming more out of it, maybe some black shroud. Just me though, not saying it needs to be like that. And maybe you'll
No,
get a
I
little
love
bit of every time you do a little jump,
Ghost
a little bit
Rider.
of an extra little like a little flight speed in there, a little bit of a nightmare action side of it. Yeah, so you're very marveling on this. So like the nightmare being inside of it. And for those who don't remember, nightmare is the big it's a hell horse that she has that she could summon. So it's now
Flaming eyes,
inside.
shrouded.
Yeah, is
Named
now
Trixie.
Trixie is now doing tricks for you on your motorcycle. My motorcycle. Okay, I apologize, but Warden got his moment in.
All right, Lorelai would like to. So she's been working on to explain. Nate and I had done a little bit of tweaking to Lorelai's spell list, and so she's been working during their travels, like since they left, like the Zentarum era. She's been working on her magic, trying to find different ways of utilizing her magic to like be more helpful to the party and stuff like that. And so when she speaks now, you can hear that like her words, like what she's saying is imbued a little bit with has like a magical oomph behind it. So I took a couple things from the Bard spell list, and she's going to be using her kind of like persuasion, like her leadershipy abilities of like tactician style, like the head of the mercenary side of her is coming out, and so she's going to be like kind of pointing out like prime areas of striking and like obstacles that are coming up, and like delivering like little like pep talk kind of moments like throughout the race. And so she's going to cast Bless, and she's going to upcast it so that she can hit like as many
People as possible. Yeah, love it. Yeah, so I like to imagine you all have a little bit of a mad smile or maybe panic, or for some of you, the Lord, I feel like you're calm in the middle of it, just shouting out like, watch out for this, this, and this, giving advice and everything. This very new, raw experience for everyone. It's just kind of like, buckle in. We've never driven a car
and there's
before.
definitely,
Yeah.
There's definitely some like give them hell like energy,
Yeah.
you know, like very like inspirational, like leader kind of style that she's trying to do.
Love it. All right. Anybody else?
Already got the haste on her.
You want to use that for this moment? I'm fine with that. If you just want to say like, oh yeah, this is the moment where like, especially only the open stretch, and just like trying to catch up with as Olanthius is trying to like take the lead on the ramparts of the city of Dis.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you were fast before, but now you're very fast. I like the idea you cast haste on Trixie inside of it, and you're just literally like I'm imagining this moment like burning rubber, right, and like kind of leaving like the trail of fire and necrotic shadow. But suddenly you just watch Warden and Somaris as like maybe Somaris doesn't realize that she's so locked in, Warden, but like you're leaving tracks in the sky now as it's like the motorcycle and Trixie is now like a couple feet off the ground and just flying. But Warden's, you're still like, I can still run faster than that. All right, Archie, Romy, Ishka.
What is this? Light jog?
Oh,
Fuck. You guys hear me?
Oh, yep.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Or we could.
Okay. I'm on my phone. My power's out.
Oh, it is out? Oh, no.
Oh no.
Because then we're doing a lot of theater of the mind.
Yeah.
That's crazy you call
It's
it.
like the
Narrative
third time
for
it went
now.
out.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything to the narrative as you're flying through the city of Dis? Any abilities? Anything you would like to describe you doing the assist in this moment?
I think so Archie and Akumu's plan. So Akumu was going to go kind of towards the back where Calum is. I know he's driving, so Akumu would kind of adopt like what Warden was doing for Lorelai and shield Calum while he's driving, so deflecting, any demons and like little imps that try to climb on, or
Yeah, technically right now
projectiles, that kind of stuff.
everything is devils. The demons and the war has been left behind. So these are technically allies, but he's like this mad chaos of the storm is now riding through Dis. And so they are attacking, right? So now it's like devils attacking and like jumping on, and you guys are pushing them off. And he does not seem to be care that he's cutting them down. Like he's quote unquote not actively killing them, but if they're not fast enough to get out of the way, like even some devils, see some of the more stronger ones, maybe like something that looks almost like a general she passed by, kind of like laughs at the chaos and pain that's being swept past them. Cool. All right, Archie.
Okay.
Or excuse me, as Hiromi, excuse me.
Yeah, and then Archie was going to, since we're driving like on like the top of a wall, was it?
Yeah, like a rampart, like a wide, massive rampart.
A rampart.
I think that's the right
Okay.
word for it, right? So like
I think Archie,
Yeah.
since he's up in the crow's nest, he would take advantage of that and use his crossbow and kind of clear the way if there's any devils that are in front, if like the motorcycle or our vehicle, he'd be shooting them and using that advantage.
love it. Ishka.
So you just see Ishka with the biggest smile on her face, ready to destroy all the demons.
Yes. So yeah, you're just doing more, just keeping things off with the blood glaive. Ooh, do you want to stretch your legs with quote unquote narratively with your new beam attack thing on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So at some point, if you're okay with that, you like the idea?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah. So
I gotta get back in the groove of this.
Yeah. So the blood glaive. Maybe we can even kind of tie your breath attack into it now, right? So this like devil gets onto this bearded devil. He's like, "You're not the devil," and then you just see Ishka open her mouth and like the line of acid, just burning him away off the side. But then you see this spine devil coming in flying, and she just kind of holds up the glaive sideways, and this beam of energy goes flying out massive, and this concussive blast hits it, exploding it, sending it out to the air. We upgraded her blood glaive to kind of get back on the power level of where everyone's at, so she's got some new toys. Excellent.
Lots of good.
All right, Somaris, we come to you in this moment. So you'll be doing the check, and so it's up to you how much you want to add to the narrative. I am curious, though, about how Somaris is feeling in this moment, because he did address your rage. And like, are you feeling it? Are you feeling bloodlust? Yeah, like, is there any reflections on Somaris in this moment?
I mean, I think she's feeling, first of all, just like a sense of like joy and ecstasy from this experience of riding this motorcycle, which she's like never had before. I think I've said before that like in a parallel universe somewhere, Somaris is like a Fast and the Furious character. I think she'd love to like be in that world.
I can see being Furiosa for Mad Max for sure.
Yeah, she's having a great time. But yeah, I think she's like more than anyone's ever seen her before, just very like locked in and concentrating mostly on like driving the motorcycle, riding the motorcycle, navigating. But when she kind of gets her bearings a little bit and feels a little comfortable, maybe is like feeling like Trixie's part in it kind of keeping it going, almost like you've ridden a horse. Like sometimes you can, most of the time you can just kind of let it, you steer it a little bit, but it knows what it's doing.
Oh yeah, I like that.
She
Yeah,
kind of gives a little more trust
nudging
to
it,
Trixie and like gets daggers out to start like cutting out like other things that make it to her. I'm sure very few and far between.
Psychic daggers, the
Yeah.
oath bow daggers going out, back in as they like teleport back
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Yeah, and like still enjoying like riding the motorcycle, but kind of letting Trixie do the navigating so she can start attacking at certain points.
Love it. All right, choose your
I think
highest.
she's just like laughing joyfully.
Oh yeah, so the laughter. I love it. I love it. So you go and roll your highest attack roll, and you get to add 6 to this.
Let's fucking go.
That was almost a 20. 27.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't see the roll. Not that end of the world. I believe you. I just. I don't know.
I also
Oh
don't see
shoot,
it.
I'm on Susan.
Ah, that happened to play the other day. They were on the wrong
True.
character sheet. So we
Weren't
can
you
keep
talking
your
about that earlier.
Yeah.
dice roll. We'll keep your roll and then just add if you need to change the number to whatever your newest highest is. I'm assuming it's probably the same though.
Yeah, I mean it's the same bonus. I was using
Yeah.
my Vadium dagger.
Perfect. So 27.
This was on the wrong sheet. Yeah, 27.
All right. Oops. Here comes Antheus's roll.
Oh. Also, dude.
Inspiration to
Yikes.
reroll.
Sure.
I didn't get my good student inspiration, so I can't give it.
you should need to get the musicians back.
Hey,
There we
That's
go.
better. 30.
Ooh,
So 37.
tie.
it's contested.
Oh yeah, it's contested. That means it's just a
Oh.
re-roll. Yeah, you remember you can't fail on a nat 20, but you don't. It's not an auto success either. All right, let's get a fresh new roll. And so as you bring it back, you guys are just flying down, keeping up with them. Things you do watch as this bigger creature, this bigger devil, just like almost ogre. I'm thinking very troll-like from like Lord of the Rings almost. Gets turned to stone and like crashes down in front of you, but Caleb, you're able to like push and break through it, and then Somaris and Warden come like flying off the top of it, and you're landing next to him. So we're doing a fresh roll. Ty was the first one, so we still need a winner for it though. So another,
again?
yep, another one.
Come on.
Yeah, get
Does
that
she
out
still get the
of
same
there.
bonuses?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, same
you-
bonuses.
Oh.
Yeah.
24.
Ooh,
24.
Yeah, I can give you an inspiration.
What did you roll?
Oh my god.
This happened the other night against fucking Charlie too.
Oh.
All right, so
Might just take the
She
loss
still has
on
a
this
chance,
one.
but there is
Yeah.
an inspiration out there.
Might just eat the loss
Ooh.
on this one.
I'll say this though too. If anybody wants to use an inspiration to make me re-roll and take the lower one,
That's
Wait,
I'm a
lot
Can I
fighter.
use silvery barbs?
Unfortunately, no.
Please.
No, I'm sorry.
Please.
If we open the can of worms on that, it becomes a ton of different abilities. What's advantage? What are
That's-
re-rolls?
Okay, that's
yeah.
true. I get it.
I think take the loss on this one.
Yeah.
Because we're just getting started. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I
agree.
think that narratively makes sense.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah. So
we'll
you're
come back.
keeping up. I
We're
need
trying.
everyone to make charisma saving throws for me.
That's not good.
Whoa.
Does
Charisma.
blessed count? Because
Yes. Yeah. Buff for the charisma
Alright.
saving throw. Bless does work. Just assume everyone has a D4 added to it, and everyone assume you get
That's-
Be one of
plus
those
not
nights.
great.
3 from Ishka.
Nope. I'll
No.
and that 20.
charisma saving throw.
Yeah. And you have plus
So
3 from
21.
Ishka, and everyone has bless active for this.
So 24.
12.
Yeah, feel free to use any features you want for those saves.
20.
Oh, I'm
21. 25.
15 is the
you roll
DC.
24.
I
You
failed.
need a
I'll,
roll.
I'll roll for you, Hiromi.
6.
What's your bonus?
Well, I have Archie pulled up. Archie's charisma.
Low.
I got a
saving
nat
throw.
20 for Hiromi.
Wow.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
I heard
Archie
it.
rolled
I
a
heard it.
13 plus all the bonuses right now. You succeed. So anybody low roll a 14 or lower.
Oh wait, what was the bonus for Mishka
I think
again?
Archie.
3.
Plus 3.
Archie
Arch-
succeeded. I rolled a
Oh, okay, I got a 16.
Yeah.
With bless and
You roll for Archie's.
Oh my god.
Robotic.
You got
Optimus
robotic, but
Prime.
I did roll for Archie. I got a 13, but of all the bonuses and stuff from everyone else, he would pass.
I rolled
Oh,
for Hiromi and I got a nat 20.
I rolled for. Oh, okay. I rolled for Archie
Oh, you did roll for Archie.
earlier. He got a 16.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that came through.
So you can't
No.
roll for Hiromi, so you just need help with Hiromi's rolls right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
got it.
Yeah, because
Perfect.
yeah, the roll 20. She is really hard to roll on your phone.
Yeah, it is.
Love it. Okay. Yeah. So did anybody roll below a 14
I
or lower?
did.
You did. Okay.
I
Really?
did. Yeah. I rolled a 12.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Total?
Mhm.
This could be worse, but you take from the fighting, from everything so far, you've taken 12 piercing damage.
I feel like that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. That's only part 2 of part 1 of
Oh.
everything. As the storm rolls in again, and now your vision is swirled and swirled. I don't know if that's a word, but
Swirled.
enshrouded, and you can't see anything again. But then when it kind of, you notice the metal just change, and now it's almost like you're in natural organic ground, and it's muddy, and it's like you find yourselves in almost like this misty swamp. It would be misty if you weren't in the swirl of this hurricane-like storm again. But you can smell the sulfur coming up from this, and like the rotten egg smell coming from these and you're not in this like internal swamp. And you notice it's not just water, there's acid, and there's like these like skeletal creatures and like blobs and oozes come easing out of it, and you guys just start manipulating and driving through with it, keeping up with them. And then as you've made it through that, keeping acid off, a little bit of the paint's been burnt away. The storm does swirl up again, and then the new vision the new sight that you behold is lava, fire, the sky itself. As a kind of storm opens up, there's like you're in a massive, impossibly tall cavern. You can see rivers of lava, like a waterfall of lava coming from the ceiling down onto this. If there's one place that truly felt quote unquote hell like this level is, this is Phlegethos level. And there's a volcano in the distance erupting, and you kind of look behind you and you realize that was that volcano. You're on the roots, the bottom level, the shoulders of another volcano that is erupting next to you. Huge balls of fire coming down, and rock is just tumbling everywhere you look. It's just fire, lava, and rock, and the ground just shaking and trembling from the earthquakes. And you guys watch as the volcano in the
Shivers from
distance.
how cool that description was.
You just see the volcano in the distance just erupts, and you see the concussive blast coming. How do you prepare?
Okay. This time I will, instead of giving kind of rousing pep talks and everything like that, she's going to focus really, really hard on Somaris. Your highest thing is Dex, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So she's going to focus her magic really, really hard on like images of Somaris like nimbly dodging daggers and like slashing and stuff like that. And she's going to like send magic into her limbs to make her extra quick, extra, give her extra reaction speed and stuff. And she's going to cast Enhance Ability.
Ooh, love it. All right.
Nice.
Which like would give her advantage if we weren't doing narrative rolls. But...
There'll be a time to use the mechanic, so hold on to all your abilities.
No, I know. I'm really excited. I'm just real excited, guys. I've been so excited to like. I've been planning like all of this extra stuff for months. I'm so excited to use it.
Yeah, this is mostly maneuvering and embracing yourselves for the. You see the blast coming across the landscape from the exploding volcano.
I wonder if Bigby's hand would give a little bit more support.
Ooh, I like
Cool.
that.
That's
Kind
cool.
of
Or
lifting
something?
up.
Yeah, that's cool.
So cool.
Yeah, I like to imagine the vision I'm seeing here is like you are on the front
Like a
of one
shockwave.
roiling storm of a shockwave, and the other one's coming, and it itself is almost like the front of the storm, pulling up rocks and stone. And so I like to imagine as these big chunks are coming, Bigby's hands going up, they kind of block and shield from the blast and all the rubble coming. Yeah.
So cool.
Love it.
What an epic race.
Maybe you don't have to get too creative, but I'm here for the funsies.
All right.
Yeah. What else we got? Warden, Archie, Hiromi, Ishka.
Warden, as he sees the shockwave coming, I think he's not going to do anything too crazy, but he's going to wait until it arrives, and then he's going to shield Somaris
Yeah. Okay.
like at the last second as soon as it hits.
Just because it's in character, I'm imagining as like so much stuff's being roiled up, a part of it's going to be hot molten lava, and it's coming at you. And so Warden doing what Warden does, he's like, I don't need this body, and just like shields himself Somaris. So as the lava's, if you're okay with that, add something. Pull me back.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
He's also resistant to fire, so he's
Love it.
Willing to do this.
Yeah, so you like pull in front and you just see as this like clumps of lava comes roiling by Somaris. You get a little bit on you, but most of it's just like on the back of Warden as he kind of braces it. And he loses another arm.
I was literally she calls up Reese and loses another arm.
Roll a Constitution saving throw there, Warden. No, I'm just kidding. Narratively, if you want to lose a body part, that's totally on you, but I'm 100% not forcing
here.
it. Yeah. All right, Archie, Hiromi, Ishka.
I'm willing for that, later on, but not here.
Oh.
Maybe
hear me?
it's her story arc,
I heard you can hear me. Was that you talking, Lauren, Archie?
Yeah. My signal's so bad without Wi-Fi. I think So I heard something. Last shockwave coming.
Yeah, there's a shockwave coming from an exploding volcano coming across the surface. It's like churning up rocks and lava. It's almost like its own front of a storm coming at you all in the front of your own storm. And so everyone's kind of bracing for it, navigating it.
Okay. Well, I don't really.
Oh, you're breaking up
know what Archie would
really
do, but
bad. You keep
would
talking.
use-
I don't think she can hear us all the time too.
Archie is
I
a
think there's just a
robot
delay.
now.
So I think if we wait, it comes through. It just is. There's a delay.
Yeah, the cell tower's a little slower. Yeah, Lauren, you might have to type out what you want to do because it seems like occasionally you break off a little bit. So if you just want to kind of give some rough ideas of what Archie and Hiromi are going to do in chat through the phone.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's still early. Maybe the power will come back on.
Beardsley, get under that wheel. Get going. Pump it.
Yeah.
Ishka, what are you thinking here?
She's just gonna kind of like, like the Vikings. That's exactly what she's gonna do. Is just basically like stand her ground
Stand your ground. Yeah.
and just scream, "Brace yourselves!"
Help keeping the desecrator stable as it comes by. Love it.
Yep.
Akumu's engulfed is going to use an engulf ability to help shield the vehicle like a giant symbiotic airbag.
Okay.
That's way more creative than what I did.
Archie's gonna scream, Somaris! Watch it!
On brand. Yeah.
On brand. I love it. Okay. 100%. Yeah, you guys watch as like Hiromi and Akumu get to one side in this moment. He kind of enlarges and engulfs like half the side of it. Because I think he can get bigger too. So it's just like maybe he's more even horrific than anything you've seen so far. But then like he takes a lot of fire and lava and such, but he kind of takes a lot of the brunt of the debris as it comes by and the fire. Somaris, what are you doing in this moment? As we come closer to your role.
I think as she's been riding along and she's been dodging kind of smaller things, she's gotten a good sense for evasive tactics on this motorcycle. And
I use evasion.
I use evasion. And I'm imagining she's kind of like, I don't know how this actually works on a real motorcycle, but Trixie's powering it so it can get back up. She kind of like slides so the motorcycle is like almost like horizontal, and Warden's probably like hanging on the crow's nest a little bit, but you're good with your acrobatic stuff, so you'll get back on.
Nice.
So like there probably is like this big like flaming rock that's coming down, and she just like goes to the side to like slide under it. And then
Ooh, adding
back up.
Wardens too, because remember he like shielded his body in front of you, so as he like takes a lot of that lava, he takes off a brunt of it, but then also the lava's kind of spreading around too. So you heal him back up, and then you start navigating that, and then the rocks are falling, and then you all watch as you're doing this, and you're all bracing Akumu. Everyone's like, "Here it comes!"
So cool.
There's literally like, of all the high level stuff, right? Gods fighting gods. There's probably no two greater forces than this explosion from the volcano and the storm of Avernus itself, like a hurricane meeting the explosion of a volcano, where you all are in this moment. So it's pure chaos and pain. Let's go ahead and get that narrative roll in here, Somaris.
Oh boy.
So this is another attack roll.
Yep.
Oh
Hey, it's
my
BFG
god!
division.
Someone
Wow.
else needs to roll
Okay.
for me.
Wow.
Definitely giving you the inspiration if
Oh
you
my
need it.
god.
Giving
So
you the
that-
inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration is worth giving now.
Yeah.
Okay.
putting that one.
Wait. Oh, it would be 20 right now. That's how close you are. Because remember, one's not a critical failure, so you're at a 20 right now. So
But
yeah, if you
still,
give inspiration,
Oh.
as long as you don't roll
and don't
another
roll in that
one.
Don't roll in that one.
So Caleb,
Okay.
Caleb, did you give yours? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I can give her mine.
Caleb's giving
Okay.
this one.
Thank you.
So Archie and Warden still have theirs.
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
hand
Yeah.
coming in.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you did.
These
Nope.
big hands coming.
Yeah. So,
got
oh yeah, the
my
Bigsby's hand
inspiration.
blocking at the last second. You know, you've got past everything, but in this chaos of fire and wind now, right? Literally, the fire is being swirled up in the wind itself with the lightning. Wasn't like volcanoes create like lightning too
Yes, they
sometimes,
can
right?
create lightning.
So yeah, so it's even like more amplified. And Caleb, with your, you guys are superheroes. You see this lightning bolt forming and striking down the last second to you and your friends, and Bigby's hand sacrifices itself to break and shatter it. as you pass through, your guys' vision from everything, the fire dissipates and you're back into just the storm. And an immediate change, harsh change. As you went from fire, you guys are singed to freezing cold. As this underneath you now, you see that you're on ice itself. And as this vision, your vision clears up from the storm, you're now over what you like the Antarctic, but just glacials. Now there's huge mountains of ice shifting. And there's also, you're on what seems to be like a frozen lake of some sort, massive and thick, but it's shifting and breaking and cracking. But also before you all, even though the ice is very thick, the storm itself is like creating this, right? So you're now riding huge, massive pieces of ice on this huge, like maybe it's a sea. And just like as they break, you guys are like lifting off of one, landing onto other parts of this ice flow as glacials are also like collapsing into each other. A violent, violent atmosphere. Fortunately, you don't fall into the ice and freeze and die for the rest of your lives and find yourselves in a glacier. The storm wraps back around to you as you guys were all just super cold and freezing. And as the vision then clears out again, a very strange landscape. Black stones, perfect blocks, like rectangular big cubes, but they're huge. You realize you're on one, and there's little cracks in them, and from it's like fire's blurring, is just kind of blurring out of it. But there's just endless, and you're just like running off of one of them. And it's just this very dark atmosphere. The sky itself is black, and there's just these like monoliths, like skyscraper-sized monoliths. Like some of the bigger ones are that big, and there's some that are smaller. But it's just this strange alien straight lines. It's just straight lines of these cubes, or these I don't know what to call them, just like these skyscraper-like columns everywhere. And vapors are like coming up out of this one that you're on, and like a little bit of fire, and it's cautious, or is that the right word? When you breathe something in and it's not good for you, like what's the word? Caustic. Yeah, like caustic air and vapors coming out of it. So you're mostly just trying to bide your time here as you kind of like things are slowing down a little bit. As you kind of like going up this slightly ramped, and you guys are following Alanthius, right? So he turns, and the storm's coming from behind you guys, and he turns. He's like going back down, almost like a skateboarder on a ramp, right? You just like do this drift turn, and you're going back down. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, and I'm not immune to poison anymore. That's not good.
Better deal with.
Advantage on con saves.
Yeah, so
+3, right?
+3s, and everyone has a bless.
Oh, I rolled that 20.
If I'm gonna be
Nice.
fair, enhance ability is a concentration spell.
I'm
So
fine
that-
with it being on, but it's only for ability checks, right? Not con saves anyways.
That's true.
I think so.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about concentration. Like bless is up,
No,
right?
Yeah, bless
yeah.
is attack or saving throw.
Oh, attack and saving
Roll
throw?
for
Correct, so
Hiromi.
then-
Lindsay, you want to roll for Hiromi again? Oh,
Yep.
Another 13. And you said it was a +3?
+3. Yep, this is from Ishka's aura.
16.
Oh my god.
Megan,
Uh,
would
ah.
you like to roll using a different app?
I need to go cleanse myself. I don't know what is going on.
Yep.
Light up some
If you want to go
sage
get
or
a real
something.
dice, you're
Yeah.
more than welcome to. Because
You know
I
what?
trust you.
Maybe
Yeah, I do trust you.
Samaris's dice, I think, want to be used. I have dice
Yes.
for her. Let me go get my nice newer dice. tray.
Archie 26. I think Megan said she was going to roll for Archie, but did not end up rolling for him.
Yes, Megan is gonna.
We'll just
She
wait.
would.
Don't roll. Yeah, maybe someone else, not Megan, should roll for
Yeah,
Archie.
will.
someone else
I'll
roll,
roll.
please.
Okay. I'll roll for.
Someone else but Megan.
It's a 13
Well,
on the
okay,
dice.
if I'm being fair,
Whatever
that
your
2 was for Hiromi, but
Will you roll a d4, Lindsay?
Yes,
Said
a
that.
2. So that's 15
Yeah.
plus
Oh, the
two
D2 was for Hiromi?
Yeah.
All right, we didn't know that,
I
so
shouldn't have
we're
offered
gonna
that.
take the D2 out. We're gonna take the D2 out. That's fine. So
I
I need
rolled with all of the bonuses that I know about, so the bless and the +3 from Ishka, there's an 18. Plus whatever your
18.
con save
18 is the
modifier
new
Hiromi.
DC.
Oh,
So 18 is
Oh.
enough now. All
Well,
right.
that was without her con save.
That's even
bonus,
without the
even.
con bonus. Yeah, that's totally
Yeah.
fine. All right, so 18 though we do is knows the minimum. So anyone who rolled 17 or lower,
I rolled a 16.
yeah, I rolled a 16.
Rolled 11.
27 poison damage.
Damn.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
You all have passed through. Oh my goodness, I forgot about something. Oh no. Oh no. So the first narrative check that you guys failed, we'll apply it for the last one, but you all have a point of exhaustion. So
Oh,
on the
no.
next one, essentially Megan's going to be rolling with a -2 plus, obviously you guys will still have your like +6s or whatever for your contribution. So essentially she's going to have a +4 on this last roll.
oh.
Because the new exhaustion rules essentially is like a -2 to all your D20 rolls, right? Yeah, so failed narrative checks are supposed to have a point of exhaustion tied to them. Because this is an exhausting ride. But you've all passed through Avernus, Dis, Minoris, Phlegathos, Stygia, and now Malborg. The final 3 layers of hell await.
Malborg. Is that a steak?
Malborg? Malborg. You can tell me how you want to pronounce this. Malborg. I'm gonna say Borg. So as you all come down, like again off of this like very strangely symmetrical column that's like massive skyscraper, you're coming back down into the storm as it envelops you, and you come back out of the storm again. You're now in streets, broken cobblestone, shattered and broken, and all around you is a New York City style size city, just going off in all sorts of different architecture and different sizes, but it's all destroyed. And you even see as like one standing building that's maybe like 20 stories tall, just like in the distance collapses down. It's a very apocalyptic, destroyed ancient city here. And as you're going through too, you do see in the distance this like, is that a storm itself? The storm or storm clouds, and then you hear buzzing as it is a swarm of black flies the size of a cloud or size of a storm just coming at you plague like, and you just are going through this atmosphere now. Like it's like the worst if you ever for our motorcycle drivers, right? The whole like bugs in your face. It's that like a times a million as you have to go through this, and like you also can't stop as they're trying to bite and get in underneath your clothing. And so it is disgusting. But fortunately too, the storm helps, right? Swirl them about so they kind of get into the air currents themselves for a while.
Got hit in the throat by a dragonfly once. That fucking hurt. It felt like a paintball.
The storm
Oh, hi, kitty cat.
enshrouds you and then pulls back again. This time, it's cold again, but something odd happens. As you're kind of going through, coming out of the storm, your speed, you all begin to kind of slow down. It's almost this blank expanse of just bitter, pure cold. And literally after just a second of you being exposed to its elements, everything begins to kind of ice over. And you all feel yourselves kind of breaking in and kind of like and wanting to freeze you in place. So you're all pushing through this moment. So this is a weird one. So as you guys are trying to push through this freezing cold, trying to engulf you all and pull you down and just kill you where you're standing, giving you frostbite within seconds, how do you guys try and like tackle that?
Okay, I have a really cool idea. Okay, for my first thing. So, you know how she has the Dragon's Wrath weapon? Another cool feature she doesn't use very often is that she can use once a day. She can do so I'll just describe. So Lorelai's gonna unsheath her rapier, and she's going to hold it out in front of her. She's gonna kind of climb over like towards where Caleb is, so she can kind of get to the front, and she's going to unleash a giant cone of dragon's breath fire
Love
in
it.
front of them to kind of like de-ice the road a little bit, flamethrower style.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. What we got?
I never end up using that because it's just the same damage as sneak attack and like a less reliable attack. But I'm
This
excited
moment.
to
Yeah, I
have
love
a
it.
situation to use it.
Oh boy.
I have a potion of fire breath that I swear I used at one point, but I'm usually pretty good at marking those things off.
I'm fine with you
So
having it. That's totally
I
fine.
didn't. Yeah, I think she would be inspired by Lorelai. Clearly she's a little distracted, I think, for as much fun as she seems she's having. I think her emotional ties to all of this are maybe bubbling up under the surface and causing some trouble, and that's why I'm rolling like absolute fucking shit.
Holy balls.
Balls. Yeah, absolute horsecock. I think she would see Lorelai doing that and then be like, "Oh shit, yeah, I have a potion of fire breath," and take that and use that to.
Oh, whoops! That wasn't the whiskey. No, what you said? Yeah. All right.
Also, I feel like Trixie, because there's like the fire from Nightmares, right, would kind of like flare out.
Yes. Yes. You drink.
Create some heat around us.
Like you drink some of it, right? And what I think it's even in one of the Mad Max movies, like the whole idea of like turbo, like he like breathed fuel into the turbo. So I like to imagine you like drink some of it and you like spit it down into the engines of Trixie itself and like flares. Love it. All right,
I actually have
Warden,
something to go
Caleb.
off of that.
Yeah.
So I think the reason why Worm Reaver gives, resistant to a certain type of element is because it, it kind of absorbs it. So whenever Somaris does the fire breath, I think he's gonna like dip Worm Reaver into it, and sort of almost use it like a little space heater, and kind of bring it close and hold it near Somaris so she doesn't, freeze over.
Love it.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
I got nothing for this.
Okay.
Hey, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Near her hands mostly, so they don't, get all cold.
You're going like this.
Yeah,
And put in her hand against the
Well,
frostbite-inducing seconds cold.
Worm Reaver is
No.
going to be like a little
Yeah.
heating element, and I'm going to hold it by her hands.
No, 1%. Yeah. In this moment, like every little bit of warmth is everything you need because you're just trying to survive
Yeah.
seconds down here. Okay. Caleb, Archie, Hiromi, Ishika. I see Lauren typing.
I mean, I got fireball all day.
Yeah, you want to sculpt your fireball around everyone?
Well, I can cast firewall or wall of fire, circle
that's pretty
around
sick.
us.
I almost imagine I'll give. Let me know if you like this because I'm totally fine with this happening. Like you like cast wall of fire, but in two spots, like on the vehicle itself, like enveloping you all, and then also like on the motorcycle too, like fires now coming out from your wall of fire, but you see they got a lot of fire going on, so you're mostly focusing on the desecrator itself. So now you're like trying to look through flames of fire that's engulfing the side of it.
I wonder if they have a spell called Ring of Fire.
I feel
Yep.
Copyright. Flash.
Cash's, what's it with like some wizard spells with names? Cash's Ring of Fire.
Johnny's Ring of Fire.
Yeah, I mean, firewall.
Yeah.
Or wall of fire. I could do that.
You're like, and it might be kind of unnerving for all of you, right? Because as much as you guys want to lean into the changes to your characters, right? But this would be the first time that Caleb has ever made fire but he's sculpting it around you, right? So you're like, but in the one time in your life, you're okay to be engulfed in flames because it's not hurting you, but it's keeping, for those who are on the desecrator, but you notice it's like, it's not hurting you, but it's keeping the cold out, right? It's cutting literally a firewall between you and the bitter, bitter
Well,
cold.
the other thing is, evocation wizard now. Even the
Elam's had
they won't get
wildfire in the
damaged.
past, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Not
use
changing
it
the
quite a
narrative
bit.
here, just making sure I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I used it quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit. I think I used it a few times at least.
You've used it a couple times, yeah. Well, this is the first time you
Clutch.
would have enveloped your allies in it, right? And not be worried about them.
Yeah. But with evocation, I can actually prevent them from getting damage.
Right, exactly. That's what I was leaning into narratively. Yeah, you sculpt it around. I don't know if they use the term sculpting anymore, but yeah, you're just like not hurting them at all. Love it.
Yep. For
Oh
Archie,
man, I
for his
love this.
Sean.
As Akumu still in his like airbag state, he just like starts freezing over and kind of starts grabbing parts of himself and literally like ripping off his skin and throwing it so underneath it as he kind of reforms back into his shape and it starts just trying to be frozen. You watch as Hiromi Akumu is like ripping off. And you see like at one point the face is just like frozen over Akumu with his just like wild grin on his face. And he just like rips it off,
Frozen.
breaking it, cracking it off. And underneath it there for a second, you see Hiromi's face underneath Akumu. But it's as soon as that's gone, right? Just like reforms, freezing over, reforms, freezing over. And Archie's just stabbing himself. I'm sorry to use that language. He's just like using blood magic. He's like, stay warm, stay warm, stay warm. That's very dark humor. But he's just like freaking out. Like you look over, there's blood. He's like got like face prints of like finger painting with blood on his face. He's like, stay warm, stay warm.
This is kind of fucked up.
It is very fucked up. All right.
That's normal.
We're going to save the narrative roll here, though. So one more moment as you kind of then you guys break through the cold and the storm envelops you. You know, maybe someone did lose a fingernail or a tip of their ear or something. It's up to you, but it was literally like frostbite within seconds. So you like spent a minute in the coldest place in the multiplanes. And as the storm envelops and the vision comes back again, you're in this massive storm, but you're dwarfed in comparison to the visage in front of you. A mountain of impossible proportions just rising up out of the landscape. Like if if you guys are a hurricane, right? You are a little circle speck at the base of a sequoia or like a redwood. It's just mountain in front of you. And it's just rising up. And in it, there is just countless windows, doors. It's just been carved away. You realize it's more than a mountain. It's a dwelling. And the storm pushes up to it, but then you just feel a pressure. And you even see Elanthius kind of pull back. As there's this presence pushes out from it itself. This would be an infernal, but any one of you who speaks infernal would hear it and understand. Just a simple phrase.
Olanthius, be gone.
And with that voice and that command, you're pushed and pushed back away into the storm, in the storm of Avernus, by just the words of presumably Asmodeus himself commands you to leave the ninth and deepest layer of hell. I'd like you to make a narrative roll for me, Somaris.
Okay, all
Oh
right.
boy.
I was like, what if I get a nat 20? It's not, but I rolled an 11, so plus 13 is 24, plus whatever bonus
Plus
I have,
4
but also
right now.
minus
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
plus
Yeah.
4. Is that
So-
accounting
Plus
for
6
the
minus 2.
exhaustion? Okay.
Yeah, that's accounting.
So
It was 6
28.
minus 2. Yep.
28.
So 28. Final narrative
good.
roll.
Oh, final narrative roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's now glimpses of visions of all these, is like, as the storm is now going back up through all the layers of hell again. You just see little glimpses of all these different hellish landscapes of all its different flavors and cold, volcanoes, all of it. There is one brief, intimidating moment for all of you all. And I just need everyone to make wisdom saving throws now. The DC has gone up to 20 for this last one.
The dogs are barking. Sorry.
Oh, they know it's about to happen. So they're
Nat
as
biting.
soon
20.
as you started talking.
Right.
Yes.
It
Do
was
we
dice.
still have bless?
You still have bless. You still got +3. The DC is 20.
Okay, no, I should pass. Yep.
So it's only the people on the
Which kind of which save?
Wisdom
Wisdom.
saving throw.
wisdom. It's only the people on the decimator that have the +3, right? Because
Everyone, just for simplicity,
Oh.
everyone
Yeah.
everyone has +3.
Oh. I should have succeeded that other save then. That one
Uh,
time.
18.
18. Lindsay, do you want to roll for Hiromi?
I don't know if she wants me to anymore. Okay.
You actually rolled pretty good, I think.
I've been rolling better for Hiromi than I have for myself, so that's nice. Oh,
What's the
good. There you
DC?
go.
20.
So that's a 20 without your bonuses, because I rolled 14, then I rolled a D4, and then the +3, so you have a 20 Hiromi
Archie,
before
29.
whatever your wisdom bonus is. So you should be fine.
Archie.
I got a 29 as well.
Archie's so
Rolled a
wise.
19,
Don't you know?
guys.
Man, so close.
One of the last visages you see is
I love these narrative skill check things. Are so cool. I think it's just a really fun, like,
Mhm.
different thing to do.
one of the final visages you see through the storm as you come back through everything. You hear like a rumble in the storm itself, and the storm kind of swirl above you as you're kind of driving through, and you feel like you're back on Avernus. You can see like the red stone, the dust, and the dirt. But this brief moment in it, you see a figure towering above you, and the storm just shows it for brief moments. I would like all of you to roll a stealth check for me as you see 5 massive heads.
Oh,
Draconic.
I knew it.
oh
knew
shit!
I knew it. I
Oh
knew it.
shit!
would
No no
show
no
up.
no 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 no
Yeah.
no.
As you pass by Tiamat and her lair in Avernus.
Uh
I thought that was the voice that you were
oh.
gonna do earlier, the Begone. I thought that was gonna be Tiamat.
+2. We get +1.
Oh.
You get bless, yeah. Well,
Wait,
this is an
bless
ability
for
check,
saving
yeah.
throws and
It doesn't, yeah.
attacks.
Bless doesn't
Oh,
apply to
okay,
this
no.
actually.
Okay.
It's not an ability. Wait, so it's yeah.
12.
Oh,
Okay, I rolled
before I resolve the stealth check, because I got ahead of myself. This is the damage from the wisdom saving throw. As you guys are seeing Tiamat.
God damn it! Bring it on.
Anyone
Wait,
who
did we
rolled,
also roll wisdom saving throw?
you did
Right.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ow!
You
I'll go ahead-
rolled that
Damn.
Oh. I thought
Yeah.
I was like that
5
damage.
minutes ago.
The DC
No,
was.
Yeah.
We did roll Hiromi. Like sorry, I had you guys roll and I forgot to
Okay,
give you the
yeah,
damage because
and
I
then
got
we
right
came
into
back to it,
Tiamat.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyone who rolled on that roll before 19 or lower takes 30 psychic damage. And then we're gonna get
Hiromi,
to
you
the stealth
passed,
check.
So you're okay.
Wait, is Hiromi resistant to psychic? No. No.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry,
she
I
passed.
thought Archie is. That's what it is.
This is a group stealth check. I'm not trying to punish you guys with like a high impossible DC here. Everyone needs to get a 15 or higher.
Should
So
be a high DC. We're in the hell.
Well,
you're
there's
also
a
in the
lot
middle
going
of the
on.
storm of Avernus.
There's a lot going on. You know,
Yeah,
Yes.
fair.
Yeah.
it's not like we're in an open field.
Yeah.
You know, on a clear day.
So I get a success from Warden. I have a success from
Warden.
Archie. Success from Ishka. Success from Somaris.
Success from Somaris.
Yeah. So
I total rolled a 22.
yeah, we needed 4 successes, so I've already counted that many. So you all pass through as the storm's kind of quieting a little bit in grand scheme for that brief moment. You see all of her
Caleb's driving.
heads. Do you want to pull and go and say hello to
Shut up.
Tiamat, Caleb?
Shut up.
No, I'm saying that I failed the stealth check.
It was fortunately for
Love
you, it was
the
a group
driver.
check.
Yeah,
As you
somebody
go
else
to
got it.
I
accidentally,
tried.
you like you don't know how to drive stick just purely yet, and as you're doing that, Ishka comes over and she's like, "This is how you do stick," and like kicks it in from its
Listen
like.
to the engine.
I was like, oh, okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
And then you watch as like the massive figure, the heads, they don't really notice or pay attention. Just the storm of Avernus and some more Fornal war machines going beneath her nose as you pass through it. The storm then kind of like you find yourselves back where you began at the crypts. The storm's still kind of swirling around you. I know you guys aren't your tokens, everything out there, but we're just still kind of in the narrative at the moment. And you all come out, you know, however you imagine your characters, you know, parts of the vehicles are gone. There's blood and ichor all over everything. There's fire still kind of, things are caught on fire on you. Like,
Viscera.
yeah, viscera, like, oh, that's like some hair of a devil on fire. You just fling off your shoulder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alanthius
Sorry.
kind of pulls up
Sorry.
next to you all, or
You rode well, Misfits to Morai. Your one final step. Face me. Defeat me. Show me what you're made of.
and now we will end up rolling initiative after
Shit.
we take a 10-minute break as you
Wait,
fight
damn,
Alanthius.
I really did spend all my highest level spell slots. You guys.
Those were narrative. Again, to be fair, I don't punish you for being creative with your spells during that, right? If I don't let,
Okay.
so
Well, I was thinking-
no. That is how I run it. You keep all your
Nah,
abilities,
Keep 'em.
except for the only thing there was the con saves for the HP and stuff, right? That's fair for you guys being a little hamstrung for like.
We have exhaustion.
I can't give you.
still?
You do have 1 point of exhaustion, everyone. Yes,
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
which
Just-
is
just for
negative
ability checks.
10, negative 10
Oh,
movement, and negative 2 to all your D20 rolls.
Wait,
Sorry.
really?
Who
That's
was it?
new.
The people that failed the Constitution save.
Everyone got an exhaustion point from the very first failure. Yeah, there's
Oh.
new exhaustion rules. I wonder if I can look it up with condition.
Yeah, because I'm
exhaustion.
not familiar with those
Mhm.
yet. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
it shows
That's
up on the
Yeah.
sheet. when you
Oh.
put the-
So,
So we have
everyone's exhausted.
one?
Everyone's exhausted.
Everyone's
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah, from losing a round.
Yeah.
Losing that first round of the
Damn.
team.
It's the same penalty. It just gets ×2 for each level. It's simpler now. So everything
Yeah,
is
I see.
you're all -2 to all D20 rolls and -10
Shit.
feet of
I
movement.
wonder.
-5.
Okay.
It's equal to
Or,
5.
excuse me,
times
is it
your
-5?
level.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
thank you,
So
thank
it's
you.
5 feet
5.
per level of
Whoa.
exhaustion.
Thank you. 5.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
officially
We
gonna
have
take
map
it.
for this one.
Yes, the map that we have is going to be the map. I'll get all your tokens and everything on there. I'll let you guys like kind of figure it all out.
Yeah, I was just
and
planning in
everything.
my head.
Yeah. But I'm going to take a 10-minute break and,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
shift
Great.
brains.
That was such a cool. That was so fucking cool, dude. Like
Yes.
that was so cool.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed
I
it.
love the hell ride.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
fun.
Amazing.
I wanted to go big and hard for like Mad Maxy vibes down here and just epicness. So I'm glad you guys
Paint.
enjoyed it. Okay. All right. 10-minute break. I'll be back 2 minutes after the hour. BRB.
Okay.
Okay.
Make tea.
Alrighty.
Eat my cookies in peace now. Mm-mm.
What kind of cookies you got?
I don't know what they're actually called. I got it from Germany. It's like a cracker with some type of chocolate filling.
Ew.
Kind of like an Oreo, but it's not. It's not chocolate on the outside.
Probably healthier for you too.
A little bit compared to the U.S. Yeah.
I can't
Still
eat
sugary.
Oreos. Oreos, it turns my stomach inside out, pretty much.
Oh,
I used
that's
to
not
eat it,
good.
but there's something about them.
Even off-brand.
I don't need off-brand either.
Did
But
you
I
know
have.
Oreos are vegan?
Aren't they all vegan? Aren't they
Yeah.
all?
That's what I mean. Did you know Oreos are vegan?
That's probably why I rejected. My body's rejecting them.
Because that's not cream in there.
Oh. Yeah. An Oreo person.
I do love Oreos.
I feel like the off-brands aren't terrible. They're pretty good. Certain brands.
During the shutdown, that was my go-to 12 o'clock snack, was Oreos and milk while I was gaming away until 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I got diabetes. After that. Type 2. So I was like, what the fuck?
How did that happen?
I was like, I didn't get COVID, I got diabetes. So, yep. It kind of sucks, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it turns out I might be there along with you. Well, I probably will get diabetes one day because it runs in my family, but also I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I learned recently, and was confirmed by a dietitian today, I had an appointment with that. Most people with PCOS have insulin resistance issues, so that's super fun.
Yeah, that's not good. But Ozempic I've been off insulin for since August, I think. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because Ozempic has dropped my blood sugar down to normal. So that might be a go-to. The sucky thing about Ozempic is you get full quick, and you can't
Yeah.
eat a lot. I mean, if you like to eat, Ozempic is kind of like. But
Yeah, and I do like to eat. And I already like most of the time don't have like I can eat I have a healthy appetite, but it's not huge, and so I feel like I just like never eat. Probably wouldn't be good.
But if you do go on Ozempic, be wary once you get out of the trial stage, which is the 0.25 milligrams. Once you go to 0.5, a lot of people have said they had crazy side effects, and one of them for me was I thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh, great.
So I went to the hospital and they checked everything, and they're like, "You're good to go. Like, we don't see anything." So it was just an indigestion issue because that's what Ozempic does. It's kind of, and it felt like a sharp pain on my upper abdominal area. So I was like, "Shit, I'm having a heart attack." But that wasn't the case. You'll get when you wake up in the morning, or sometimes when you burp, you get that bile taste.
Oh, I already get that too because I have acid reflux.
And it's worse with Ozempic.
My dietitian told me about I think hopefully I don't have to go Ozempic. Should I talk about inositol? Did I write that down right? Some sort of supplement. Insulin supplement.
Yeah.
Not insulin, but
Yeah, because if you go type 2, I think that's when your blood sugar goes way high. Like, mine doesn't drop below 80, but it gets high as up to 400s.
oh jeez. Yeah. I don't know how it all.
20. Plus 20.
Okay, I think I
Isn't
got.
that stupid?
So, let me ask. Calum, you were technically driving the desecrator. Oh, so what would that would mean? Maneuvering something that big, I'm pretty sure requires an action. I want to make this really big. Just kind of looking at it. Helm, yeah, to drive it, right? So you need a driver. Nebucath could drive if you want him to, so you can free up your action on your turn. But that's up to you. Because if you try and drive and use movement and stuff, that means you can't cast spells or anything like that.
Come on, Nebby. Step
That's-
up.
He'll step up, but it's more or less if you would allow him to.
I think. Yeah, I think Nebby would probably take over because.
I am going to make a one exception to that. I hope it's not too cruel though. But for Somaris's motorcycle, her motorcycle. If anybody here knows that reference, by the way, you're my best friend.
What did you say?
I've heard of it.
He's like, I want to ride my motorcycle. It's an old meme of like G.I. Joe cartoon, like after Saturday. And anyways, not. It's one of those like, oh, we're getting old because that's an old meme from like 15 years ago. Okay, yeah. So you on your turn, Somaris, can use the Devil's Ride's abilities, but it does not affect your action economy. Does that make sense? Because yours is mostly just for movement anyway, so it's just like an amped up Trixie.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have to use the stunt ability every time.
Obviously.
Please do a burnout. And what is it? A free stunt such as a wheelie or a burnout.
No, I will be looking up motorcycle
Cool.
stunts.
All right, so you're gonna allow Nebby to take the wheel. Roll initiative for him.
Nebby, take the wheel.
Yeah. Yep.
Nebby, take the wheel.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I'm so glad someone caught up what I was putting down.
All right. Anybody have any questions or anything of the sort? I will. So, Lindsay, you can decide if you want to have bless up, or I know people have tossed out haste. So you guys have a moment here to just figure out if you want those buffs up, and then we'll actually expend the slots for them if you want them have them active before we get into it.
I'm just seeing how many people I think I can bless 5 people. I'm just making sure. I can target 5. Does anyone strongly feel like they don't need it?
I mean, I reckon
I
I'm
wish I
probably
could
okay.
say yes.
You what?
I'm probably fine.
Okay.
I'll be
All right,
okay.
then I will do myself, Somaris, Hiromi. Ishka's to hit bonus is really high, right?
I would give it to her.
Okay.
would give it to
Ishka, because Caleb, you'll probably have like stuff that involves saves, right? Not just attacks.
Correct.
Okay, so then I'll cut you and Warden out. Everyone else gets it.
So Ishka's got a bless. Archie's got a bless.
Archie, Hiromi, Ishka, Lorelai, Somaris.
Did you have Calum? Calum and Warden were the ones that were axed, right? I was doing all the little icons
Yeah,
for
they're-
them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cool. What about me for driving? You know, that'd be really important. I'm just kidding. Don't give it to Debbie.
You
Okay,
can handle yourself, Nebby.
so Calum, you had
add a D4 to attack rolls, right?
yeah.
Attack
And
rolls
saving
and saving
throws.
throws. Mm-hmm.
So, Calum, do you want to have your haste up?
Yeah.
You want to have it on Somaris?
Who's hasted?
Somaris.
Maris is hasted.
Cool.
Hasted and blessed.
You are gonna be a killing machine.
Hashtag blessed.
Really gonna help when I roll those.
Yeah,
nat
remember,
ones,
like,
you know?
actually spend the slots for those spells now, since you're
You get
actually going to
advantage
use
yes,
them.
I am. Because that was my 3rd level. Because that's as high as I can go with bless.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
so
cleansing my dice.
Guys, I'm so behind. My 3rd levels are my highest spell slots.
Oh no.
Don't let if I ever say I'm not going to play a full caster again, somebody slap me.
hey,
hate
Micah,
this.
you're like, I want to play a full caster and not use spells.
And I'm going to hit things with my axe.
So you played yourself on that one. Loophole.
Must have the option.
Yeah, I know. It was fun watching you. I liked seeing everyone get kind of weird with the builds and play style. It was fun.
It was just fun to do. It's fun to do something different.
All right. Also, as the storm is swirling, you see your skeletal friends come riding in on their steeds as they join the fight. This won't be easy. This will be a drag out. Use everything you got. Everything you got. Any questions?
Oh, that's ominous.
Ishka, you're up first.
All right.
Also, don't
Okay, so
forget the
now-
things can turn people to stone.
Yeah, so we are the Devil's Ride. Is that us?
You're the tormentor.
We're the Tormentor.
Mhm.
Who is the Devil's Ride?
That's Somaris and Warden, technically.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sorry.
That's fine.
Mhm.
This is kind of weird. I don't know if it would. Yeah, so one key thing to for y'all to kind of look at that stuff, like there's 2 harpoon stations, quote unquote, on the Tormentor. Notice how it gives half cover, right? So try and look over that, and if your character you think is still in that position when things like like saves are made, right? Half cover gives bonuses to that kind of stuff. Like pay attention to that and see if it would be applicable when stuff gets triggered. But you have to be in the station, right? So if you get off and go running
Can we
off,
direct Nebby to do some of these things?
yes, you could. Well, Nebby will drive, and I was gonna have Calum give him orders of where to go.
Cool.
Essentially,
Okay.
yeah.
So he can do like the raking scythe and stuff, because that's not even action. That's just like a.
Yeah, that just happens. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
You guys,
Okay.
we built Lauren's sheet earlier. I had to. This is the first time with a character for a player. I had to make a Google Doc to go and like write out what her order of operations are. I'm not saying she needed that. I was just like, I don't know. There's so much to remember on her sheet now. That's crazy. If this, then that. Minimum damage, this and that. And don't forget this extra damage. Don't forget if you crit. There's 2 different things that can happen if you crit. And we'll try and go as fast as possible, right? But, you know, these are all new sheets and stuff, so we'll get through as much as we can.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little different because I am wanting to try out new spells.
Ooh.
I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, you do.
Wow. Heck yeah.
Are these what we're attacking? The little guys here?
Little guys and big chariot bulls.
Oh, the big tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything except for your allies are enemies. Everybody except for your allies are enemies. I don't think you knew that or not, but everybody except for outside of the party is an enemy.
Ah, yeah.
I'm seeing Guiding Bolt got changed at all. I doubt it. All right, you heard
No, I
Bolt of
don't think so. I
Light.
used it recently.
46 seems kind of low. I feel like they used to be a D8. But it's been forever since
So-
anybody actually used this spell. So yeah, you choose who you would like to
That
target.
was an 86.
Can Ishka see the guy in there? Or
Yes, you
no?
can.
Okay. She's gonna send Guiding Bolt to him.
Send it. All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh, come on now. That's not gonna help me with D4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12 unfortunately
12.
is not enough. Yeah. Hits his like
Of
big
course.
his Mad Max chariot. Takes the block there.
That would have been sick if I could hit.
Sorry, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you just want to stay on on the desecrator.
Yeah.
Right.
For now.
I want to tell Charlie something, because I don't think anyone else will get this. I'm going to tell you who, instead of just using a Death Knight, I'm using Lord Soth for this fight. I think you know who that is.
Lord who?
Lord Soth, right? Maybe you don't know that one. I assumed you did.
Doth? As in...
The Dragonlance BBG. He's like the OG Death Knight.
Oh.
I thought you knew that lore, but I don't know if you did or not.
I can't remember his name. I know a Death Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the name.
Pretty
because
sure.
It's
Yeah.
was the
So
had
I'm
like
using a boss from Dragonlance essentially, or as the Death Knight. He's scary. All right. We're just
Unrelated,
gonna.
but
Yeah.
does anyone else think that the bulls look like they're vomiting?
It does.
Yeah, a
It
little
took me
bit.
forever. I was like, what
Yeah.
are they doing? And it took me forever to realize it's like they're from their nostrils.
Whoa.
I definitely thought that they were just vomiting gross green stuff.
Well, now we know how I'm gonna flavor their attempt to turn you to stone. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I would not actually do that.
Come up and vomit on you.
Okay. So you guys saw
That's
this
fun.
before, so he's going to do it to you all as he holds up his hand, and this big, giant, swirling fire, necrotic energy, cataclysmic fire, and he just envelops it, and he takes and he throws it out at you all right in the middle, and there's this huge explosion of fire, necrotic energy, as he just goes swinging out the gate. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws here.
Oh boy.
Advantage because of haste.
It's a magical effect, right?
This is not a spell. This is a feature.
Spell
so, yeah,
and a
it's-
magical effect. Yeah. Feature.
It does say
22.
magical. Yeah, I'll give you advantage because it does say magical ball of fire. So yeah, if you have advantage on magical
Had a
effects,
nat
I'll allow
20
it.
there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at that, Lauren. You got another nat 20.
If I roll a net 20. No.
Winning.
So mine's a 19. 1.
I'm real sorry, Hiromi. That was not my best work for you.
But we minus 2 off that, right? Because of
-2.
exhaustion.
Thank you.
But plus a D4. Oh, no, sorry, not for you.
And Ishka's aura.
Oh yeah, Ishka's aura. You get a +3 if you're in her aura, which I do have
This
up and
is
active.
so much math, you guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to high level D&D. It's been a while.
I know I'm not in the aura, but the aura is +3. Just to make sure I know that.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. It
+3.
is.
Okay.
All
On
right.
the edge of it.
So the DC. Has anybody not made their rolls yet? Archie's in
Finishing
there.
I still
guidance
need
rolls.
to. I guess I'll do my D4 for bless, even though hopefully I
Yeah.
won't need it.
DC was 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Obviously, like
Okay.
rogue stuff, if you guys get over that, your evasion and stuff, because dexterity saving throw. So if you rolled
Hiromi,
18.
you have a ring of evasion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she does.
Okay.
I think this is
She's
probably-
she's
The
confirming in
first
chat
half
room.
of this would
Yeah.
have been 47 fire damage.
Dang.
So if you, evasion, obviously take 0 for those who fail or have succeeded, but you would take half of that, which would be 23 fire.
I did. Yeah.
The second half is 33 necrotic damage. Misfits, don't forget you already have resistance to this because
Resistance.
of Somaris. So I'm going to let you guys do the math for that. So it was 47 fire and 33 necrotic. You guys use your abilities as is appropriate.
That's already halved to 33 necrotic.
So sorry. Say the
33 is
necrotic
not
again.
halved. The total damage was 47 fire, 33 necrotic. I have not halved anything on successes or anything. That was the total.
Okay.
Okay.
So
if you-
Hiromi, you take a quarter of all of that damage, right? Because you ring of evasion to succeed on the throw, and then you're resistant to necrotic and fire. Okay, cool. I
So I
can't.
succeeded on my deck, so I take half of the psychic damage.
Don't you
Or
have
whatever.
evasion?
Necrotic.
Yeah, half of the necrotic. Yeah, do you have evasion now
Okay,
as
so
as a monkey?
Oh yeah, I've had it for ages, so I don't take anything.
You
Right.
take nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with
Okay,
me.
I was
Yep.
because
It's still
Okay.
part of the deck
Okay.
save. Yeah, it's still part of that
Okay,
deck save. So
I was
yep.
yeah. All right, never mind then.
Or the necrotic.
I love like big bad guys or like big monsters' abilities. It's like all of this damage. It's a dexterity saving throw. I'm like, yeah, they'll be fine. I take 0. I take
Evasion.
0. I take 0. I take 0. Okay.
I literally just imagine them
fun.
like flipping and like dancing around like
Yeah.
little fireballs and stuff like that.
Maybe his
It's
heart
like,
wasn't.
"Nada."
Yeah, you guys definitely all over that. Okay. It's now the bull's turn.
Christ.
Moving up. And breath comes out.
No.
Ooh, 30
need to
foot
breathe.
cone. Let me get the cone effect out.
From both of them.
1 for now.
Oof.
No.
Is that the right
Wow.
angle? Yeah, I think so. Good. Linger.
Who's driving this vehicle? What are you doing?
Pretty sure everybody there has a +3 to their stuff, though. At least.
All right. So yeah, this comes out Constitution saving throw.
Does it say we have
Oh,
to
thank God.
breathe?
Heard a nat 20. I heard it. I heard it.
What?
I heard it before it came.
Did we get the Lindsay nat 20 sound coming in through earlier?
Yeah, it's so quiet now, though. It kind of makes me sad.
Oh, it's because I've dialed up the like for my input on my mic. I like deleted more background noise to just keep things
Oh.
quieter from the background since dogs barking, babies crying.
All right. So the DC is not very high. It's only a 13. So con save,
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to get a 13 or higher.
Hiromi
So
and I both pass.
All right. So
Caleb also
Calum.
passed, it looks like.
Yep. And Ishka, what did you roll? Con
Oh,
save.
con save. Sorry, I was thinking for my next turn.
Dang. Oh yeah. She saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So first
Like
breath
3.
attack is down. Let's get another one as the other bull will now do its attack.
What kind of damage is this?
This is turn to stow damage. But it's this the same
good
thing, same
damage.
group and everything.
Good damage. Oh my god.
Yep. DC 13 con save.
Okay.
What's your con bonus? Oh wait, never mind. I have your sheet. I'm looking. Con. Never mind. You pass. You're fine. I rolled like shit, but you have +11 to your con saves, Hiromi. That's insane.
Jeez.
Yeah, it should be okay.
It's fine.
Good.
All right. So as it comes running up, it's going to slam into the side of it. I'm going to say Calum as the closest one. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah. it was
Oh
straight.
no.
Oh shit.
And it's a
Oh,
-2
shit.
on top of that, right?
+3.
Mm-hmm.
Plus
Oh, that's
3.
not
Plus
gonna matter.
It'll matter.
You could roll that 20.
It didn't matter.
I was
He
going
has
to
a
say
-5 on saves.
A minus what?
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
below.
my god.
Oh yeah, don't forget your -2. Did that affect anybody's con
Yeah.
saves earlier?
-2, yeah. But
That's
I'm
good.
in the aura. I'm in the aura for 3, so.
All right, so
Goes back to
as
0.
so one's gonna hit you, Archie. I need you also to make a strength saving throw.
I'm made out of glass.
Lindsay said something about rolled really low, but then you have a really big bonus, and it's like, oh yeah, you failed. Oh yeah, she said it.
I just put the math in the chat for you. There's a
Wow.
lot.
We do need an Archie strength saving throw here as the bulls come and are slamming into the side of the desecrator. Do you hear me, Lauren Archie? Because we're not rolling for Archie, right? You've yeah. Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Pull on it.
Sorry.
Mm,
Charlie, how close is Caleb to having the strength score where you die? Because
Like
Oh.
a couple points off.
Exhaustion with the -2? I think I'm already there.
20, perfect. So, Calum, you're actually
Like,
knocked
yeah.
off prone onto the
Oh.
ground.
Like,
What? You want me to
100 feet
go, Calum? Okay. Just kidding. All right, so he goes. But yeah, keep that in mind. You are on the ground now. You're knocked prone. Archie succeeded.
I hope you go before Nebby does.
He's gonna follow Calum's orders, so it'd be funny if Calum told him to drive. So I need to move you over
Don't
as
drive over me.
this just kind of like slides. They kind of like just drag across like that. Okay, it'll be Hiromi's turn.
Okay.
Oh
This is
no.
great positioning. Hiromi, how stupid brave do you want to get? Really stupid brave, or just like medium stupid brave?
Stupid.
Okay. She's gonna launch herself. She's gonna jump, use her crazy jump distance, and launch herself onto the other guy's deathmobile. And she's gonna do 3 attacks. So
I should assume you bonus action change into Akumu.
I mean she's been a Kumu for like this.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
would
No, that's
assume.
fine. That's totally fine for but she is, I think, as a Kumu now. Yeah, so he's like,
She is a Kumu, correct.
Fight, battle, strength.
Okay.
yeah, and so like the wings of a Kumu, you're just able to fly across over the Gorgons and onto
The first
the
one's
chariot.
18 to hit.
18 hits. That is his AC.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll them all to hit, and then I'll roll damage.
That's fair.
The next one is a 25 to hit, and then a 27
Sounds good.
to hit. And so that's 2d6. The creature will then have disadvantage on its next attack roll, by the way. I'm just gonna roll all the damage at once.
That's fine. I appreciate that.
Plus 8. So that's 47
47.
total points of damage.
Dang.
Okay.
8 times 3 is 24, right? Right, guys?
8 times 3 is 24.
Yes.
Making
Mhm.
sure my mental math is still okay. All right, yeah, so that's
You are now the
40.
DM.
This is too
Sorry.
much.
Oh no! Don't take it.
Okay.
So the jump is just movement speed, not a bonus action, right?
Hiromi can also fly, so they just flew over there.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
jump
I
can be a
can't
part of movement either way. Yeah.
I can't see what bonus actions she has. Is there a bonus action Hiromi would like to do? Yes, yeah, she did the sap ability, so he does have disadvantage on the next thing.
You can attack
Is
as a
that-
bonus
is that
action,
included?
Hiromi.
Is that included in the 3 attacks?
Bonus action. Cool. Do a bonus action attack.
Okay, so that is included in the 3 attacks though.
Oh, it is included. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
So that's it.
Schmorden. Oh, nah, I won't be cruel. I was gonna make Caleb do a concentration check, but he didn't technically take damage.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh, yeah.
Lorelai, you took no, or did 2 of you guys take any damage from that?
Nada.
Caleb, did you take
Not a
any
thing.
damage?
Did I take other than the half damage?
Yeah, remember
still
concentration,
damage.
Joe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How much damage did you end up taking?
Succeed?
Yeah, remember
Oof.
concentration check.
Question.
No, even if you save on a thing, any damage triggers a concentration check.
So a quarter of the damage to 33, that was 9, and whatever the half of that first.
9, 32. So technically the DC is 16. I need you to do a constitution saving throw to do concentration on haste.
haste. Okay. Oops. Hold on a second.
Hope that
You
succeeds.
still have a +3.
And the good thing is,
And bless. No. Oh wait, no. Caleb doesn't have bless.
you said con
Sorry.
save.
Con save. Yep.
Yeah, because concentration check.
Okay, here we go. 23 for advantage.
All right,
Yeah.
still
Because
up.
I'm a
Yeah.
war, because I'm a
Warden.
warcaster now.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah,
Smart.
that's right.
Warden's up.
Does Caleb have a way
Oh,
back up?
1 second actually. It's been a while since I've had
Oh.
legendary actions.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh, no.
Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see here. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything. Go ahead, Warden.
Okay.
We're just gonna hold on to that.
Does Warden know that Caleb has like a way up? Can he get back up?
With his strength
Not
score?
currently moving.
No. I'm just kidding. He could definitely climb back up. I'm like, it'll just be like,
Well, does
it'll
he-
take
does
like
he
10
ca-
feet of movement to stand, like get up and
Mhm.
climb up the side of it, essentially.
Okay.
Anywhere on the outside
Well,
of it.
I could burn a bonus action to move him back up, but if that's not something I need to do, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to start, I think, attacking these bulls, and I'm going to.
Nice.
I guess sight isn't a thing for these creatures, is it?
Sight? What do you mean?
Is it
What is the
like
question?
petrification sight?
They did a
Or
no.
is it
They
just
did a cone attack,
That's a
right?
saving throw.
It's
right.
like the vomit is literally like a cloud coming out.
Okay.
Petrifying breath. Which one of
let's
them
see,
did get
5,
it
10,
back
15.
off their recharge, by the way. So one still has it.
40.
Oh, that's too scary.
I will be here, and I'm going to lay into this bowl
Lay
with
into him a little
Worm
bit.
Reaver.
It's gonna take him a little late.
First attack.
Give him a little.
22.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Plus D6. 11 plus 16 points of damage on the first one. Second one coming in hot. 20. What is that? 25?
Yeah.
More terrible damage. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 key points and do 3 attacks unarmed.
There you go.
Let's see. First one. 24.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, nice. 15
Yeah.
for the first. Let's see. 21.
Yeah.
Let's see. 8.
Okay.
And then 14.
14 misses. Get wrecked. Noob. How dare you miss one of your attacks of your 15 attacks? God.
And then I think I'm actually going to burn feline agility and take an opportunity attack from this guy to go over here.
Oh, okay.
And feline agility is not like a bonus action or anything. You just can just do it, right?
No, it's just free. Just, yeah. I have to,
Alright.
yeah,
One attack of opportunity coming up. So he tries to gore you.
because I don't want to be petrified.
Hey. I rolled good.
Makes sense.
26 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
I'm waiting.
Sorry, can I like get on?
I'm waiting. In case Lorelai wants the
What a-
silvery barbs. I'm not getting excited.
Oh.
Oh, the attacks do something. That's good. I didn't know that.
Well,
Like
this
the
time they
just get
actually hit
bored.
somebody. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna save it in case Orlanthius
Ooh.
hits somebody. I'm
Oh
sorry.
man,
Well, I'm sure I'll be okay.
that's gonna be
I hope
10d10
you haven't taken a lot of
damage.
damage yet, have you? You've saved
How
against
much
stuff.
damage?
10d10 damage. I'm just kidding. 11 damage.
What?
You take 11 piercing damage.
Don't freak us out like that.
Oh, God, wait.
How dare you?
I'm trying to bait out her spell slots. Get off me, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
gonna
like
work.
But now you know.
I'll hitch a ride on the side of his
You need to
vessel
turn
here.
your camera on so I can see your face, so I can judge.
Oh, I
whether
thought
you're
my camera was on. I
bullshitting.
apologize.
Your camera's on.
Now you can
Evil.
see me smirking.
Yep.
I'd be smirking.
I need
All
to
right,
do-
Lorelai.
You need to do those context clues. Okay. Lorelai's gonna unsheath her rapier. I mean, she already had it open, but whatever. That's a fun part for me. And she's gonna come here. She's gonna kind of dangle off the side here. Can she reach? If she like holds onto the horn and like holds onto the horn, like swings around with her rapier or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's gonna go for this little bullfucker right here. And attack with booming blade. $17.
17? Did you add your D4?
I did not.
And then did you
Thank
do
you.
your
Is that
negative
also
2?
within 10? Is that within melee range of another enemy?
21.
Because our Ishka has reach. No.
Lorelai will be. Are you asking for the sneak attack trigger? Because because
Yeah,
she's attacking this one here, which is Lorelai's
Ishka's
within.
next to me.
she
Yeah.
is. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
This will trigger sneak
Well,
attack.
I was wondering because they're higher and whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't know how tall these cars were.
Nah, you're fine. I'm not
Okay.
gonna get too crazy with these guys are big. What was your total? I apologize.
21.
21. That's with a negative 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 19.
19 just hits. That is their AC.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good to know.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be a bunch of stuff. 13 piercing, and then 5 fire.
13 piercing, 5 fire, so 18 total. Just tell me the 18 or
9.
your total, because these guys are
Oh, I'm sorry.
they don't have any
I
resistance. You're fine.
It like
Yeah.
disappears.
Oh, that's
9
fine.
fire.
9 fire.
And then for the big one,
That's interesting that your rolls aren't
shit.
popping up. That's odd.
22 sneak attack. I think I haven't figured out I haven't linked this one to the Discord yet. I don't know how to do that. I've forgotten how
Well,
to do
yeah, I'm not too worried about it at the moment. It was just an oddity. It's import, I think, exclamation point import in the URL of the character sheet. Or actually, I think you can do exclamation point update, and it'll just update it. But
Just
no,
all
that
I have
would
to do is type.
no. Actually, I think you need to import the new one. So yeah, the URL, like copy and paste your address, and I think it's import. Exclamation point import, and then the URL with a space, obviously after import.
Yeah, I'm just trying to share. I don't want to export it. There we go.
So I did learn something new on one of our guys' sheets. We couldn't figure out why his rolls weren't popping up. Before you could turn off dice rolling, like the digital dice, just so it doesn't like pop up on your screen. You don't care about the 3D dice. But apparently if you turn that off, it will stop rolling to Avray completely, which is like, it was a very weird, like, oh no, he couldn't even click on his sheet. It was a very odd update. Anyways.
But do you need me to do the total for you?
No. I kept track with you. Yep.
Okay.
Good round. You didn't bloody him,
that's on
but
that
good
one.
hit. Yep.
Shit sneak attack. Got several ones in there, but that's okay. And then I'm going to bonus action, hand crossbow, whoop, on Orlanthius.
Ooh, did the hand crossbow feat get updated at all? Did you notice? I'm assuming that one probably worked very similarly.
I read it. It doesn't look like it's any different.
Okay, cool.
I ignore the loading property. Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage, and I can, when I use
Yeah.
the attack, an attack with a one-handed weapon, I can use a bonus action to attack with this. It looks
It makes
exactly
sense
the
on
same.
that one. Yeah, it makes sense that one to get changes. It's a
It's a
solid.
pretty. I think
yeah.
it's not like an OP feat, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I attack.
Are you aiming for the one closest to you or the one farthest from you?
I'm aiming for Orlanthius.
Oh, Alanthius. 10-4. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see it.
Okay. Wait, I have things to roll in addition to that.
Mhm.
19 to hit. 19
hits. Yep. Oh, sorry. Technically, you miss because he's at the helm of this, so he's got helms are three cover actually. I need to keep that in mind.
Oh, that sucks.
What is 3/4 cover? If you wanted to change your attack knowing that information, but he was a harder target to hit. Oh, my windows
Yeah,
just went down.
3/4
It's been forever.
No, she would have gone for the biggest threat.
-4.
I can't remember. I'm trying to get better about using cover.
Quarter is 2.
Because I know half is 2.
3/4 is 4.
Oh, half is 2. Okay.
Because you said 3/4,
Plus
right?
5 bonus to AC and Dex
Jesus.
saving throws.
That's a 23 to hit him.
Yep. The
Fuck
good
me.
keep that in mind. Like Nebucath, quote unquote, has that as the helm, and then you get a +2 on if you stayed at the harpoon stations, quote unquote.
Okay, to my AC.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to attack because she likes to run into the danger. I do have from Vex. I do have advantage against this bull on my next attack against it, though.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the weapon mastery stuff. You guys are gonna. I don't think mentally I'm gonna be able to keep track of that, so I'll be relying on you guys to remember your weapon masteries. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No, I miss, and then I will. Gonna stay where I am and not provoke an opportunity attack.
10-4. Archie's up now. Is Archie going in for the kill? I'm assuming turning into a werewolf.
Naturally.
He's baiting you.
Okay. And then Archie bonus action hex the big guy. So you're going for the big boss. You want to hex him to give him disadvantage. Okay. He's been cursed. Boom, boom. Of your crossbow, yes, but if you're trying to get melee, you're gonna have to like hop off, run across the ground, and hop onto his vehicle. And with allies not counting any crazy movement, you have plenty of movement to get over there if you wanted to get into melee range. Okay. I think you can... Oop, I almost moved the whole freaking car. I think you can get to the back here next to Ishka and be next to the closest bull to you guys and your vehicle. Both have taken pretty much the same damage. Gonna slash.
You can certainly try.
Okay, that might do it. 32 hits. Okay, 15 damage. What does Vex do? Does anybody know what Vex does?
Yes. Vex gives you advantage on your next attack against that creature before the end of your next turn.
There we go. You have advantage.
Oh,
It is made for rogues.
Oh, man. I won't pretend to understand it, but apparently with the weapon masteries, like we're thinking fighter, maybe even rogues too, they're calling it weapon juggling. Like, because switching weapons is a lot easier. Like, especially if you're playing a fighter, apparently, and like, there's like an interview when they were discussing all of it, like some of the lead designers, they're like, oh yeah, like the idea is for you to be like, I stab him with the rapier, then I switch over to the polearm and I get the bonus from that, and then I do this weapon mastery property, and then I do this. Like, it's supposed to be very, yeah. It's
A
like
lot.
apparently somebody. I'm gonna try and find it. There's like it's as complicated as you want it, right? But apparently you can really dig into it. Okay. 29 hits, 14 damage, 6 for another 20. And the red dot on that bull does show that they are indeed bloodied now. Okay. Anything else, Archie? Okay. Caleb?
Okay. Caleb's gonna get up,
Come on up.
and he's like, ah, freaking bulls. And he's gonna jump on the vehicle. How far up?
So half your movement to stand up, and then it will
Yep.
count 10 feet unless you have a climb speed to get up onto it.
Oh, I can climb anything.
Yeah, I was like, you're a weird vampire
True.
man, so I assume you have a climb thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 10 feet to
Yep.
get up onto
Morai
it.
called me creepy.
I have spider walking.
No, you're definitely creeper than Caleb. 100%.
That's bullshit.
Totally true.
And then Caleb's gonna be like, I want to try something new. So he like does the whole, take his coat, start unbuttoning it. He like does a little flash.
You're flashing with like your chest. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Are you trying to blind them with your paleness? What's going on? What we got? I'm here for it.
We're casting prismatic spray.
Prismatic spray from your nipples. Is that what's? You got little tassels going on there. Your new invention.
Yep.
Prismatic tassels.
8 rays of light flash from you in a 60-foot cone. Each creature in the cone
Not
makes
this fucking spell.
dexterity
God.
saving throw for
Oh God, no.
I hate this spell so much. Literally, this is gonna take 10
Oh,
minutes, so I'm gonna
God.
go get a
Okay.
snack.
All right. Each creature in the cone makes a save. So for each target, roll 1d to determine which ray is going for it. All right. I'm going to start with the bull here in the front.
Oh no.
So, or you roll the d8 for the first one. So let's. I'm going to have you roll the d8s.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do for the bull closest to you. All right. So 3.
3 is a yellow lightning damage.
All right. So we need to do a save on it.
Spell.
Is it all dexterity saving throws? Okay. It is a dexterity saving through all of them. Okay. So I'm going to go and do all my
It's gonna
saves.
take
I'll do my save for
either
that
41
one.
damage or half of that.
Okay. He failed. So he takes 41 damage and is destroyed.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's do the next bull.
Okay. Rolling everyone. Another 3 is going to be another lightning.
Okay, another dexterity saving throw coming from the bull. Nat 20, so he takes success. So half.
Oh shit! Hold on a second.
Yeah,
What is
re-roll.
this?
Go and roll your damage again. I think that's fair.
What the hell?
31. So that'll be half to 15. Okay, and now we're going to Olanthius up there. He, I believe, has advantage automatically on it. So go ahead and see a 1. So new one, which is this
Yeah, it's going to be fire damage.
fire damage.
It's going to be 12d6.
Okay, here we go. Dexterity saving throw.
For half
Doop.
damage. So
Doop. Total of 23 on the save.
we get 18 damage done.
18 fire damage.
Hoping I rolled an 8.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
And no, and everyone else is protected.
All right. Somaris.
Not that long.
They did. That wasn't long at all.
Somaris is going to. Am I able to move the bike?
It is a. How about you just move your token? I'll move the bike for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what she's going to do is ride down here ish. And then she's going to perform a stunt. So she's gonna ride in a straight line basically past the other Gorgon.
No attacks of
And-
opportunities from this guy. I mean, you probably had plenty of movement to navigate around him, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I
on the
think
bike.
she just needs to get. I think she would navigate around him. She just needs to be able to
And
go 10 feet in a straight line.
Narratively, we allowed like the haste to be like on Trixie, but the haste is on you. So in this moment, you are using the movement of the motorcycle. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect. All right, 10 feet to do your trick.
And okay, I guess I should roll first to see. Okay, that is a success. 11 plus 4. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. DC is 10. Dex check using the bike's dexterity. So that exhaustion does not apply. I think it doesn't.
It technically does, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
So the stunt is successful. So she's doing this. I'm sending a GIF.
Oh God! All right, hold on.
A
I'll be
GIF.
right back.
All right, everybody clears the room. And as she's going by, the Gorgon with her free hand will stab it with her Stadium dagger. Sorry, my brain just went kaput. That.
Oops.
Oh, and then I don't have advantage. Just kidding. 19 minus 2, 17 plus. So 18 total.
18 on the
plus.
Gorgon is a miss.
Damn it.
19.
My stunt was so cool.
Just so you know, in the future, don't feel like you need to make a dexterity check to do stunts. Like 100%, you just auto succeed anything you want to do.
Okay. Okay, well then she's gonna kind of like stop, like wheel around and stop there. And bonus action attack with Dinya's. At the Gorgon again. Oh my god.
Give yourself inspiration.
Jeez. Not again.
Wait, I rolled a nat. Wait, is nat 1 inspiration still a thing?
Yeah, it is. I did officially try and bring it back. Yeah. So if you think you rolled a
Okay.
nat 1 earlier, definitely give yourself inspiration for that. I do think I remember you
Yeah.
doing one at one point.
I did. I think I rolled multiple. I'll actually just use it on that.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
21 will hit.
23.
Yep.
Okay. So 9 piercing, and then is Warden considered within 5 feet of it for sneak attack?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and 2d6 psychic. All right, damage. Good.
All right. 9 plus 8 for 17. Or wait, 3 plus 8 for 11? Because you don't get a bonus to your offhand attack.
Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting I have it under bonus action. So, Dinya's is 1d4 plus 1. So
Right.
for
Plus 1. Got it.
yeah, 4
Plus 8
piercing,
for 12. Yep.
8 psychic, and God, there's so many things on here. 28 sneak attack, and then I would also like to use Whales from the Grave to hit Oleanthus. Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
This is the whole thing. Like, that's necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's immune to it. But now you know.
Now I know. And then I'm hasted, so
Yeah.
I can use it to attack, dash, disengage.
Plus, you still
Either
have a
or.
bonus action, right? Because dagger would have done Nick. That would have moved your offhand
Oh yeah.
2 extra. So you technically have a bonus action and your hasted action.
Oh, I'm not used to having this many things to do. But I can't use the bonus action to attack unless I have dual wielding, right?
Correct. Mhm.
Okay.
You
Well,
do.
then I'm going to. Oh,
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say you still have your hasted extra attack, but it's up to you if you want to use it for that.
Yeah, I'm going to use the hasted to attack. What I'm going to do is do ghost walk. And assume a spectral form for the next 10 minutes.
Cool. All right.
And then attack again with I guess with Dinya's. At the Gorgon. 21.
21 hits.
Okay. Okay, let me roll my 1d4 plus 1. 5 piercing. Okay. That's
And
it.
the
That's me.
psychic damage,
Oh, yes.
which you needed a minimum of 1 on that, so you kill it with the psychic damage. At 6 health left.
11. Of course, I roll kind of high that time.
Yeah, both of the bulls are down. All right. I did start moving one of the skeletal knights. He has moved up the Calum and is now climbing up onto the vehicle itself, and it's gonna start swinging at him. 17 Calum.
Oh, those are not our allies.
Oh no. Oh no, not at all.
Oh. Hold on a second. Before you do
So
that.
sorry, I totally missed those rocks there.
No, you're fine. I kind of like the idea that you can like.
So, if that's the case, then that's
Oh yeah, you're
That's
right. Yeah, this
skeleton.
guy would have gotten hit too. Yeah.
well. Okay.
Roll a d8.
Ooh, 6. That's a different ability. Hold on a second.
He failed.
6 Did he fail?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the target has the restrained condition and makes a constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves 3 times, the condition ends. If it fails 3 times, it has the petrified condition until it's freed by an effect like the Greater Restoration spell.
It's immune to being restrained. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. You totally restrain it, and it is. All right, this dude comes up, does 3 attacks. I'm pretty sure they all miss. A 17, a 10, and a 16.
Yeah, I'll miss. Get off, man.
Oh, they strong.
This one clambers up and is going to swing at Lorelei. 13, I'm pretty sure, is a miss. 16? Lorelei is a 16 hit. Lindsay, are you out there?
Yes, I'm so sorry. It took me a minute to get back to the correct window.
Oh, God. 16
I have
does
too many
not
up.
hit.
No, it does not hit.
Who made you guys so OP? I love it. 12 is a miss. They come up. Swing, 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 swing. Miss, 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 miss.
I'm
All right.
ducking and dodging and diving.
So this guy's restrained, but technically he's in the bubble of Hiromi, so he'll roll at disadvantage against Hiromi. Do we have Hiromi's AC handy? I think even I have it. AC 20. Okay.
Yes.
First half is a
let me-
27. Disadvantage makes that an 18.
Okay. That does not.
19 misses. And all right, 3 attacks and 3 misses. Do whatever we're gonna drive to there, Caleb.
Yeah, we're going to drive. Oh,
What we've got, let's see here, about, no, that's the wrong one. 120 feet of movement, holy crap. 100 feet of movement, holy crap. We can go pretty far.
and without his bulls, he's kind of stuck, isn't he?
Yeah, he's stuck there.
All right. I say ram all these little skeleton guys.
For simplicity here, I think we've got plenty of movement, so let's maybe have them swing like at this one, and then this one, and then end up in front of Oleanthus
Chariot, yep.
sound good to you? Because every time he runs over something, he has crushing wheels. The thing must make dexterity saving throws and be knocked prone. So let's start with that. And when the dream moves within 5 creatures that isn't prone or another vehicle, this creature is retaliating. So, oh my gosh. So if you're either crushed, or so the scythes, I think you have to choose between the wheels or the scythes. Like, I want to try and scythe him or run him over. So the difference here is 2d10 versus 2d10. But then the crushing gets a chance to knock prone.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what you would want to do, right?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be crushed.
Okay, so dexterity saving throws on the. Here comes the first one. That's a natural 3, so that's a fail. Go and roll me 2d10 damage for me.
2d10.
And then the other one rolled a nat 20. So
12 damage.
So the first one takes 12 and is knocked prone. And the second one must succeed and be knocked prone. So nothing happens if it succeeds. So, and since you kind of drove in from the front, if I do these, trying to get just the right tokens. Let's go like, wait. Okay. Oop. The new update to Roll20 actually makes moving groups a lot easier. So we'll have you kind of like peel out and come rolling in and just come slamming to the front like that. That look good to you?
Yep.
Slams into the front of it. This one doesn't have like the thing where you hit him with the front of it, right? No, it doesn't. Okay. Another knight's turn. This one stands up, uses half of its movement. So 25, 5, 10, 15. Oh, you can still get the Archie. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, it's going to swing 3 times at Archie. Natural 20!
On who?
Archie.
Oh.
No.
Too late. Already rolled the
No.
damage. That'll
That's
be
not. That's
33.
You just said it. Silvery fucking barbs.
22 to hit against Archie. So not crit. So that will be 19 necrotic damage.
That's a little better.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh, I think you're like on top. Oh, yeah, part 2 on top of one. So this one
Of displacement.
Oh.
Archie's using the
Sorry,
cloak of
I didn't mean
displacement.
to get too sassy with you, Nate.
No, you're fine. I have to be able to get sassy back. That's the only requirement because that spell. Cloak of Displacement is stupid. So you didn't have to silvery barbs. I think once per turn, it's like once a day, Cloak of Displacement. While wearing this cloak, you illusion, standing creature, causing any creature to have advantage attacks roll. If you take damage, the party ceases to function. So so you didn't have the silvery barbs to take back silvery barbs. Spell slot, and then you took 19 necrotic damage, and now the displacement ceases. All right, this one is now going to swing at Archie. All right, 22 to hit. Wait, how many attacks did I do on that first one? I think that was only his first attack. Sorry. That was 1 out of 3. Second attack is a miss. Third attack is a 20 to hit on Archie. I think that's his AC. Nope, he misses. All right, now moving to the other one. First attack, I'll just start fresh. Is an 18 is a miss. Second attack is a nat 1. Third attack is a 27 to hit. Archie, you take 18 more necrotic damage. All right, we took about an hour to get through one turn of combat. Ishka, you're up.
So I didn't realize I can move other characters, and I accidentally got under Lorelei, so I'm gonna have to move Lorelei and move myself back. So there we go. I was doing something, so.
No, you're fine. I thought I moved
Alright,
people
and
in weird
then
ways.
accidentally got caught under Lorelei. But, So the tormentor is connected technically, where I can just basically not have to jump, right?
Oh yeah, you don't worry about reach or anything like that. You're if you're next to them, they're within
Okay.
range of a 5-footer.
Okay.
Plus, you
So
have
she's
reach with
gonna
your.
move up, right there.
Oh, are you okay taking attacks of opportunities from this guy
Yeah.
and this one here? So you would take
Yep.
2 attacks of opportunities if you're okay with that.
Yep.
Okay, first one would have been a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You would have taken 15 necrotic damage. Second one, yeah. Don't forget your necrotic halfers. Okay, and then a 10 is a miss.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna test out the blood glaive.
Yeah, just a friendly reminder, Alanthius still has his +5 to AC where he currently is. He's still in the helm.
Some bullshit.
+5 for what?
Hit to his AC
blow
right
up-
now.
I blow up the helm.
Yes.
No, don't, because I also have cover from my helm. Don't give Nate ideas.
I would have blown up their helm, not ours. Don't worry.
No, I know, but
She's not right. Oh, sorry, that big blast destroyed Somaris' helm. Oh no. No bonuses.
So they have a helm that's +5. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, imagine like he's like ducked down inside like a metal contraption. He's like got a steering wheel in there, and he's just hard to see.
Okay.
That little weird cover thing.
There are abilities though and basic mechanics to be moving peoples.
What?
Push, grapple to get them out of it.
No, yeah, sorry, I just didn't hear what you said. To
Oh, some basic mechanics or abilities that could get him out of it. That's what I was saying. But I said it like this.
I guess I'm a little confusion.
He's got extra
So
protection
if I
right now.
hit,
You just have to
then-
roll and try and beat his AC. It's the same thing. He just has a +5 to his
Oh,
defense right now.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna try to hit him.
Yeah, 20 will be a miss.
Yeah.
remember you're blessed.
Oh yeah.
And
Plus a
-2.
D4. Hopefully it evens out.
Do a -2 or anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
-2, so 21 is a miss.
But since I can, does it do the graze though?
Yep.
Still,
Grave still triggers.
which is equal to the ability modifier. Is that
It's your strength score, so 3, I think, is your minimum.
okay?
2 graves.
3 damage.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go for another.
Do it.
You can certainly try.
I give up. I can't hit for nothing
Oh
tonight.
no.
You roll a couple nat 20s sometimes.
So another 3 damage.
That's
Nat-
3 damage.
I think that's what I can do. Right?
You're still doing damage.
You can technically bonus
Yeah.
action butt him.
Mm-hmm. Him with the butt.
But
Yeah.
She can no longer smite with the butt. That's the sad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But still can try and do some damage.
again.
-22 -2 is 20. And his
Plus a D4.
yeah, D4 could, if you roll high on the D4, his AC technically is 23.
You can roll
So
3.
23. You got it.
Yeah, you did it.
You hit him with the butt.
Finally.
Hit him with the
Finally.
butt.
4 damage.
So that's you get a minimum of 3 on your die roll. So that's 3 plus 3 for 6.
There you go.
One of your feats allow like your weapon damage rolls are minimum 3. Any 1 or 2 can be treated as a 3. So
Ooh.
Boop. All right. All right. At the end of your turn, he uses a legendary action to cast a spell. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll be warded. Okay.
Oh. Hello.
And he goes to cast a
What did I do?
spell.
Caleb, he goes to cast a spell.
Counter spell.
First new counter spell. Let's go.
Counter spell.
So I do a con save, right?
Yeah.
Against the spell save DC, right?
Yeah.
21.
21.
Your spell save DC is 21.
He's got. I mean, everyone's got some pretty juicy stuff for
That
their
is
classes at this
correct.
point. All right,
My
Constitution
monk
saving
save
throw.
DC is 19.
This is a magic thing, so he would have advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. He rolled poorly, so he uses legendary resistance.
Ah.
So you use
Yeah.
up one of his legendary
At
resistance.
least you burned a legendary
Yeah.
resistance.
It's a good way to burn those.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not about to implode
Hold
or anything.
Person is being
You'll be
cast
fine.
upon you. I need you to make a wisdom saving
Oh.
throw, Warden.
That's the worst
Oh,
possible thing
wisdom?
that could have been
You like
casted on
wisdom?
me.
I thought you're good
Wisdom's
at wisdom.
good for you.
Wisdom, I don't have that saving throw proficiency.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought monks
This
had
is a
good
minus
wisdom.
2 as well. That would be a 0 or a 4.
Okay.
I'm held.
He is now concentrating on hold person, and you are now paralyzed. Let's see if paralyzed and all that is the same as it was before.
Fun little exercise.
Choose a human. Actually, let me also just make sure the new hold person is exactly the same as the old one, because the one I was hovering over was not. That one seems like
That
one
was
that
similar.
probably didn't get too much of a change, except for some language. Wisdom saving throw, paralyzed condition, and your turn, she's save. Okay, let's look at paralyzed. Yeah, again, a lot of the stuff is probably the same, but let's just make sure. Condition para. Okay. You have incapacitated, your speed is 0. You automatically fail saves. Rolls against you have advantage. Any attack roll that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. Okie dokie. Here comes his first
Oh boy.
attack. At advantage, I only rolled an 18 on the first one.
That will
Ooh.
miss.
Okay. The fuck? On the second roll, I rolled a 20.
That will miss.
Where are these for the narrative rolls? Can I get my narrative rolls, please? I always roll high in narrative rolls. 20 at advantage! God damn it!
Yeah, I guess he's not all that paralyzed.
Yeah, glad you
So-
paralyzed you. The whole person was all strategic to get no hit off on you.
I just
Oh,
saw
that's so funny.
Archie's question. Archie was within 30 feet. If that makes a difference to what you would do, Lauren. Lauren had asked in the chat if Archie was within 30 feet when.
We're gonna try and
Yeah,
stop
okay.
damage, or something like that. Doesn't matter.
The person thing. Never mind.
Hiromi's turn is up. I'm just.
I don't take any
I'm
damage.
done. I silvery barbs myself.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I under damaged you last time. Then I
No
didn't see all that.
under damages.
I didn't see that extra damage.
How dare you? It is Hiromi's turn.
Okay. All right.
And he currently has
Hiromi
disadvantage on
is-
strength checks.
Well, but that's a check, not an attack roll. So I think
How does grapple and shove work again? It's an unarmed strike underneath that. It's a save.
Save.
Yeah.
It saves now, I think.
Yeah, it is all saved, isn't it? I think afterwards it turns into like a contested roll, but yeah, but the first one is a save.
I think it's still saves. Archie Hiromi's typing, so I wanted to see if she was gonna. Okay, no. Hiromi's gonna go ahead and try and attack again. Oh, sorry. The first one I rolled a 2. That I can't. That's not gonna work. Second attack. That's better. Okay, 16 plus 13 is 29 minus 2 is 27 plus a d4. I'm assuming
Yeah, it
that's
hits.
gonna hit, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. 2d6 plus 8 slashing. Okay, so that
Hiromi gets the
is
+8 on the slashing and the psychic per hit. That's right. That seems kind of crazy.
seems insane.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well, it's 14 slashing,
Okay.
and then
He's gonna do a concentration check on hold person.
6. Well, this is all one. Wait, it's all 1 damage, right? 'Cause it's all 1 attack. So
Oh yeah,
it's,
fair enough. Yeah.
So total, depending on if I would double check it. Probably doesn't repeat the 8. Okay, so total, then that's gonna be 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay. He does succeed on that, but you do another.
Okay, I
Okay.
have 1 more attack, and Hiromi, you don't want to like.
You do.
Do you want to do any weird, different stuff, or can I just extra attack with the bonus action?
Make it big as
And
a bonus.
assimilate. Okay, so I'll do an assimilating grasp.
Ooh.
So that is. I can't see the
Yeah, so assimilating grasp. Here, can I do
stuff
this?
on assimilating grasp on this part of the sheet.
I think it just popped it into roll 20 maybe.
Okay, thank you. He has disadvantage. Oh, right, and he has disadvantage because of the feature from last time.
And he'd
The
be
weapon.
grappled, technically, right? So makes it strength
Lindsay, you are a
athletics.
trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've had 3 glasses of wine, and I'm really trying hard for
You
you
are a
guys right
trooper.
now.
They failed. They are assimilated.
I'm sure your fingers really hurt. You're keeping up with it.
Oh wait, who's taking damage here? It's the head honcho, right?
Mhm.
Head
Or-
honcho.
No,
Yeah.
head
It-
honcho. Shouldn't there be? Is this a concentration check?
I did a
or-
concentration check already.
There's
Yeah.
gonna, well, and
Oh,
there's
you
going to be
did.
another. Because
Sorry,
there's
I've been so.
That's okay.
so there's an
I'm listening to this like it's ASMR. I'm just kind of
There's-
zoning out.
so much going on here. Okay, so
Well, it says while transformed the
last one-
first time you hit a creature. So I did the assimilating grasp. So he's now grappled.
Well, I still have to hit to attack for the assimilating grasp, right? Because it's an attack, and then I assimilate, right?
I guess it's
That assimilate is a free action. Romy gets another.
Yeah. So I
attack.
attack.
yeah. I was just saying
and
the
then I
assimilating
assimilate.
happened because it was it's like it's a free thing that happens every time you hit. And you already hit. So assimilating grasp could have happened. He's grappled. Technically he's grappled beforehand, so you could move him if you wanted.
Okay, yes. So the last attack definitely hits because that's like a 14 plus 13 plus 3 minus 2. Definitely
Yeah.
that happens.
Yep.
Does this get the +8 as well? Because it's an extra attack?
We pretend to know how Hiromi
Yes.
works.
Okay, so then 23.
Okay.
23 damage.
Okay, another concentration check. Ooh,
Why
because that
can't
would
you
be
just make easy
11.
characters?
I don't know, but I'm
Good lord.
To be fair, none of your characters are easy right now. I don't want to be
None of them
anything
are.
thrown at Hiromi. That's just
No.
a new sheet. If you picked up anybody's
just
sheet right now, I'd be
funny.
like, I'm done. If anything, hers is probably
Oh
the
my
more
God, mine-
easiest one to
yeah.
use.
There's so much math in all of these sheets.
Okay.
Um,
The DC was 11.
It's sad when maybe the
Constitution
wizard
saving
would be the
throw.
most straightforward.
Oh, he gets
Yeah,
just
mine's-
11.
is.
So.
Mine is.
Mine's
Okay.
long, but it's not very complicated.
All right. Anything else? Hiromi's turn.
What does the assimilate do? I can't
He's
quite see that.
grappled.
Okay, cool. Then that's what.
And he took a
happens there.
D6 plus charisma modifier damage. So roll
I
a
had it-
D6.
A bunch of things. Okay.
Yeah, because I can't see assimilating grasp on the sheet.
I
don't
posted it
have
in roll
access.
20. It populated in the chat
Oh,
in
in
there.
roll 20. Okay, I was looking in the Discord. Sorry.
Oh, the
Right.
damage has gone up. At 5th level, damage requires D6. Yeah, so 2D6 plus her charisma.
plus charisma. Okay. Okay. Sorry. 7 plus charisma. 5. 12. 12 more damage.
12 more damage. Okay. That would have changed
Wait,
the
aren't we 11th
DC.
level?
Oh, it
So
does say 11th. I'm
3d6.
sorry. Yeah. I saw the
3d6.
17th.
So
Yeah, another
give me
D6.
one more. Add an
Oh,
extra
Lord.
2. 2 more
Love it.
damage.
Excellent.
And I
He.
regain hit points equal to half the damage I deal with this feature. So that was
I'm going to do something here. I'm going to say that
15.
damage should have been part of that attack at that one time. So I'm just going to apply the difference to the concentration check he just did, which turns that into a failure for his concentration check, which he'll then use his second legendary resistance to keep hold person up.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
2 down.
So
Well,
mean.
we're burning through these legendary resistances.
I have 100% didn't
also-
realize you're an ex warden. Get
Wait,
right.
Hiromi gets hit
No,
points.
that's
back.
fine. It
Hiromi
makes
gets
sense.
7 hit points back, and I can't track her hit points because I can't edit the sheet, and I don't have.
Romy, keep track of your hit
Physical
points.
I told her that earlier, but I was just letting her know.
Okay.
You took some.
Yeah.
You didn't take much. You took a quarter of the psychic and a quarter of the fire damage the very first thing.
And
It was like, I
good
think
news,
43
Lindsay.
fire.
Lorelai's up now.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, don't I get to save?
Oh yeah, you do get to do a save, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, crazy turn, guys. Coming up. Hold on.
Wisdom
Longest
saving
monk turn
throw.
ever.
Okay. Guys, I'm
Yeah.
so tired.
I fail the turn. I fail it. I'm
Roll a
staggered.
d4. Oh, wait, no, -2. I don't think
Yeah,
it's a chance.
well,
Yep,
I
never
don't
mind.
have bless anyways.
JK,
Yeah, sorry.
Lorelai. Hurt you on
Okay,
deck.
so Lorelai is going to, like, she's doing that thing where it's like, have you ever seen a scene in one of those movies where someone's like running at the top of a bus or train or something like that, and like the train's going in one direction and someone else is running on top in the other? She's gonna do that.
Doesn't look like they're moving. Yeah.
Yeah, like jump over people and stuff like that to get to here on this little wing here. I can't do it exactly right, but she's on the wing there,
That's
right
fine.
next to this guy. And she's going to.
Did you disengage to
Right.
get there? Right. When they actually took a couple of them already took attacks of opportunity. So I
Actually,
don't know if that's
wasn't.
necessary.
I guess I wasn't. I guess I was maybe engaged with this one.
Yeah, these two over here have done. Oops, the two on the left side of the screen have done attacks of opportunities. So they've used
Okay,
reactions.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
So
this
these two
guy.
are both out.
Where's this guy supposed to be? Yeah, he's there. So
He's
yeah,
there.
this
Well,
one
I
would.
Yeah, but then
technically.
I would probably go here and jump over this guy or something like that to avoid this one.
So you're okay
because
taking
he's
one
already
then?
done. So I'll
That's-
take one, yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll jump go this way.
Alright.
We don't. Are we doing flanking? I forget.
I rolled a nat 20.
Did the silvery barb? No, the cloak of displacement undid my silvery barbs, right?
Correct.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll just. You know what? I'm
And
gonna
you get it
tap-
back at the
I'm gonna
beginning of your
take-
turn anyway, so you have it now.
Oh, okay. I will do it then. I
Okay.
will silvery barbs. I would rather not take extra damage.
Reroll
actually took a lot of
is
damage,
a
right?
12. Yep. Cool. You make it over there?
And then I'm going to hit with my rapier. Hold on, let me do my other stuff to it. Can I do anything else? I really want to hit you guys. I have an inspiration. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, sorry. After all of that, Hiromi is grappling Elanthius. She can
Do I have
literally
advantage?
pick him up and take him out of his cover and move him.
Oh, she would like to do that. I didn't know that was an option, but
Mhm. There you go.
she would love to do that.
Hiromi
She'd like
repositions
to
him out of
shift
it.
him over 5 feet, make this easier on all of us.
Yep.
So in that case, that's a 19 to hit.
19 -2 already.
No, that's including the -2.
Yeah. Okay, that hits. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hiromi. Okay. Booming blade also. That's 12 piercing, 6 fire. 15 thunder. Jesus, 8 and a 7. 15 thunder.
Oh my goodness, do you know what the total of all that
God,
was?
shit! I cannot do a good sneak attack damage. 22 sneak attack.
Do you happen to know the total of all of the damage you just did?
Give me 2 seconds and I
Yeah.
will. Yes, let me just pull it all up.
You start like writing it down.
22, 15, 20, 30. 58. 58
58.
damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, all those little bits add up.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Fucking rogues. Hello?
Ah. 58 divided by 2.
I did roll well on the on all the small
29.
damage, though.
So funny enough, it's the concentration stuff works the same, right? It's like half damage, but there is a cap of DC 30. So you almost got to the cap of like the
So
maximum.
close.
So he cannot even
Can he not?
beat a
He
29.
can't do that.
So he'll use his last legendary resistance.
Ugh.
Okay.
Release me!
He won't. He won't.
Prove yourself.
But that's 3. He's used 3.
You can assume that's his last one. He's legendary,
Okay.
but not Tiamat level. Okay.
Not 5 legendary.
It's 11:33, but I was trying to push through the last player's turns. But if you guys, it's Archie, Caleb, and Somaris.
I do have to
I'm
go
okay.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to fall asleep, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm trying to break here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll end here with Archie
It's fine by
on
me.
deck. Yep.
Sure.
Baby, we back. All right, everyone. GG's. Good
Baby, we
job
back.
riding through
That
hells,
was
and good luck
Man,
with
that
your
was a
Game, everybody.
free intro
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
really
so I was excited. I'm like,
combat.
at least we'll get back in on some. Welcome back to level 13 high levels 7 stuff.
Man.
So much
Yay.
We'll love it. I
with
love it.
more features.